So my mic was dead like the first, what, like 2 minutes? So, hey everybody, welcome back to the What Do You Mean By That podcast, episode number 6. We're gonna cut that into the beginning.
We're doing it right this time.
Yeah, and then we're welcome our guest today, Dana Kuhn, VTuber extraordinaire.
Hi.
Yeah. Anyway, he has no hands. Well, he has hands, but you can't see them.
I've seen his hands.
Out me like that, man.
I'm sorry.
For only $5.99, you can see his hands.
On OnlyHands.
On OnlyHands.
Hands.
50 bucks
Yeah.
and I'll show feet.
Oh, 50
like,
bucks.
and
I'll
feet.
even, yeah.
Yeah.
I got like some knee-high compression
Yeah.
socks too. They look good.
Oh my.
Hey, yo. Yeah, I mean, so like for the hands, you're only paying like $5.99, but for the premium stuff, you know, you gotta jump us at 50.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know how like there's those VTubers that like post on Twitter and they kind of like break the immersion by posting like selfies and stuff?
Yeah.
Are you gonna be that kind of person where like you'll do it but you won't show your face or anything? You'll like tease like an ankle here and there, or would you like, well, I don't know, you've shown your face before.
You know what who's that one that
you guys have seen me?
Yeah,
I didn't post selfies before when I was actually on camera.
that's true.
Oh wait, wouldn't that be like who's that one that wanted to peg
What?
Wait, what?
No, she wanted to peg
Why is it
femboy
always
guy?
Peg with him?
No. She wanted to peg the femboy guy if
Finn?
he lost in arm wrestling. Yeah, Finster. You don't remember that clip?
Who wanted to
what's her
peg
name?
him?
Is her name the voice
Cotton
actress?
something. Cotton something.
Cottontail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't remember this? Remember we found that clip where it was like that he was like they bet like 10 grand and she was like, how about for me it's 5, but if I win I get to peg you. You don't remember this?
I've never heard of this story.
Why?
Okay, give me 1 second.
It was like at TwitchCon or something, right? Like that, right? Where they're gonna meet at TwitchCon.
Yeah, they said that they were gonna meet at TwitchCon.
Do you
Was
think he
Finster at
throws?
TwitchCon?
Do you think what?
Do you think he's like, oh no, I'm losing. Oh no.
Hey yo. If he loses on purpose, everybody knows,
Sounds
right?
like something Tim would do.
What was the agreement?
What?
Besides the pegging thing, what was the agreement that they had to do?
10
Or
grand.
he had to do?
10 grand?
They bet
Why?
10 grand on it.
Bro,
But
who
what did
just
they have to
throws
do?
money around like that on an
Arm
arm
wrestle.
wrestle?
They're arm wrestling.
Oh, arm wrestle.
Yeah, they're arm wrestle. Because he was like, oh
I
man, I'm
would
gonna
put
win.
$10 on arm wrestling. Are you kidding me?
He was like, oh man, I'm gonna win. And then they were like, all right, let's put 10 grand on it. Which is fucking wild
There we go.
amount, right? But she was like,
Wow.
fuck the 10 grand. I want to fuck you in the ass, basically. And I was like, you know.
Asserting dominance. I'm gonna break your arm and your cheeks.
Yo, imagine somebody was like, I don't give a shit about your
Double
money. I
jeopardy.
want your ass now. Like, I would be more terrified. Like, at that point, I'm like, they're gonna win, right? Like, they just have a certain determination.
That's like, you know how they say put your money where your mouth is? What would you call that?
Put your money where your ass is. I don't know.
The other teeth.
Oh, no.
Yeah. At that point, like, you might as well grow teeth in your asshole, like, or just like staple some. I don't know, dude. I don't know how that works. Have you guys seen
Isn't
the movie
technically
Teeth?
I'm sorry.
teeth?
Have
There's
you
a
guys seen the
movie?
movie Teeth? Yeah.
No.
No.
Oh, it's like a horror film. Let me look it up real quick. You guys haven't seen the movie Teeth? It's fucking stupid.
Would that technically be
sounds
like a transactional thing for like sexual favors if they did it that way? Like for a bet? I think it would be. Like there's no way. Because 10K
I
to
don't-
Finster like nowadays is nothing to him. I think he makes like that much in a day on his
Is it-
his side hustle.
Oh my
I don't know
God.
if you would count that as that. I mean, if anything, like, depending on where you're at, you can just be like, oh,
for-
we're filming a porno. And it's like, they're like, okay, yeah, that's fine.
It's for a bet. I don't know who Cottontail is. They may also
I have
be
no
from
idea.
like Great Britain or something where Finster is. So I don't know what the laws are over
She
there.
doesn't
So if they want to
sound
do it overseas, it might be okay.
English or anything. She's
Didn't
found
he
the
have
clip.
sex with Belle Delphine or something like that?
Martin, I'm
He
gonna
did a
send that clip
collaboration.
into
Finn
our
did a
chat.
collaboration with her, yeah.
Why?
Because
He said he made like
money.
50K from it. Yeah,
Well-
yeah, for 50K.
But he did
That's a
what?
lot of money.
50K?
50K for, like, no pride left in your body.
Hey,
Wait,
he
what
got
did
to
he
lay
do for
with her,
50K?
dude.
You have to lay with who?
Belle
I think
Delphine.
that's a
Belle
win-win.
Delphine.
Oh, that he got 50K from that?
I guess.
Yeah, he said he made like
Damn.
50K from that.
That's a lot of money.
All right, so I found out a little synopsis of the movie Teeth. Dawn is an active member of her high school chastity club, but when she meets Toby, nature takes its course and the pair answer the call. They suddenly learn she is a living example of the vagina dentata myth, when the encounter takes a grisly turn. She got vagina teeth.
You had never heard about that?
The movie.
When did this
How
come
is
out?
that something a doctor just doesn't realize? Like she's had to have gone to a checkup or something.
Maybe she
right?
just never checked.
I don't know.
Maybe-
Think about it. Some people don't like going to the doctor, right? So like
Yeah.
she was probably
Okay,
like, I'm not going.
okay. Besides that, right?
You saying when she was
Teenage
born?
female, right?
Yeah.
There's
Okay.
no way she's never masturbated.
She's in the chastity club.
She's in the chastity club. She's probably like a pure Christian girl. She's not gonna do
Like
that
Tim.
shit.
Okay.
That's crazy.
I've seen Christian girls in high school. They were more active than like anyone else in the school.
Not every one of them though. Some of them are like actually like very committed, right?
What's the phrase? If they're
I
Christian,
don't know
run.
why. The Christian run. I've never heard about that one.
Okay, Dana. You're our
What's up?
second guest of the podcast. Is there
Yes.
anything specific that you would like to talk about today? Is there any topics in mind that you were prepared with today that we want to talk about?
not like a
Grand scheme. All
episode-wide topic.
Yeah.
But like I got like a little quip topic.
right, what's up?
So this is just a little bit more of a deep conversation probably, but
Oh,
like
shit,
if
here
you
we go.
guys could go back in time and change anything about your past, like a little nudge in a direction, would you do it? And what would it be?
That's a fucking loaded question, man.
Would I know that I changed it?
No, like do you like your past self would be like, oh my god, did I just see me? No.
So I wouldn't know that I changed it and would have set me on a completely different course.
It could.
No.
So you want to
You
know that
wouldn't
you
change
changed it?
anything.
No.
Well, no, it would be like say like you're like looking at a timeline of your life, right? Like let's use me for an example, right? Because I thought about this a little bit. Me personally, I wouldn't, but like let's say like back when I first had my very first car accident, like if I was going like 5 miles an hour slower or faster, I wouldn't have gotten a wreck. Do I just nudge the gas pedal in one way or the other to prevent that? My past self would never know I did that, but like it could have like rippling effects, you know.
Right. So you still go 95 on a 45 either way. I see.
I wasn't speeding, you ass. I was following the speed limit. That deer would just had it out for me.
Right. Yeah, the deer's the problem here. Anyway,
It was.
what was it? I think for me in my case, I don't know if I would change anything because I'm a big believer on like you're on a certain path and obviously each decision you make will put you on a different path, right? But like the decision I make in those past moments wouldn't like if I were to change any of them, I wouldn't be in the spot that I am right now. And I enjoy the
Exactly.
spot that I'm in right now. Like I wouldn't change it. I'm having a good time in my life right now. Obviously it could be better, but it also could be a lot worse. And who knows if I could be a lot like what I would have done in my past, I would have changed it to be a lot worse. So I'd rather stick with what I have right now than like change anything to, you know, risk what I have right now. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like there's like a lot of small like things that you could probably nitpick out of your life that you can change. Like something like as simple as like having a bad day. I feel like you could just go back and just kind of fix that if you just restarted the day over again. I feel like, you know, that would be like an easy thing to change. But as far as like the grand scheme of my life and like going back and changing like a big significant event or something like that, I think that would also be a little bit scary because I wouldn't know if it would change it for the better or for the worse. Because, you know, like Martine said, things in your life just pan out the way that it was intended. And if you like go back and change something, you know, you don't know what's going to happen after that. So I don't know. I think you might have to approach this with a little bit of caution if you do decide to, you know, change something really significant in your life that happened. So I don't know.
I agree. I really do. I hear people a lot of the times like just kind of throw that out like, oh man, there's so much in my life I would change. And it's just like, if you really think about it though, it's like it could get way worse. Like, and yeah, some people have some like super shitty situations, and I get that. I really do. Like, life hasn't been a cakewalk for me personally, but like I like who I am and like where I'm at with like who I've met in my life and everything like that. So like I wouldn't want to change that because I could like not know any of my friends I currently know right now, and that would blow.
Yeah. What about you,
I think
Tim?
that's the main reason I agree with just the sense that like you change like one little thing, you don't know, like we were saying, you don't know what you're gonna change. Like you do like one small thing, like oh maybe I'm just gonna like let's say you're gonna be like oh I don't want to have that one shitty day, and then all of a sudden like you do something completely different that day and it sets you on a different path than you would have ended up on.
All of a
And
sudden,
it's like
boom, pig Hitler, and it's just like everything's terrible.
You're the reason
It's
Pig
crazy.
Hitler happened, Tim.
yeah, but it's like, I don't know. I like the
All
friends
because
that I
you
have
couldn't
now, like,
handle
the
a traffic
situation-
ticket.
I don't know. I don't think I would ever change anything, you know. The friend group that I have now, I'm like, fuck it. Because that all led down from a path of like one shitty thing, and then it's like, you know, I ain't got the friends I have now. I'm like, fuck it. I'll deal with like however many shitty days if it means that I end up the person that I am now. I'm fine with that.
Yeah. I like talking about this like all the time, like how the reason I'm here today is because of League of Legends, and how
Oh, God.
when I was like a
Fucking
high
nerd.
schooler, some girl that I thought was really cute was like, "Hey, have you ever heard of League of Legends?" I was like, "No," but you know, I looked into it anyway, and I played, and then I got really into it, and that's where I met like everybody. It literally happened like through. Well, it was initially like Kami. Shout out to Kami. I met him through an ARAM, and then we became like really good friends with like our team and their team. And then through Kami, I met other people, and then through those people, I met Dana, and then through Dana, I like figured out
I
like what
remember
Twitch
thinking
was.
you were kind of a tool when I first met you.
That's fucked up. Wait a minute. What do you
You
mean by
were
that?
super young though. You were super
I was
young
like
though.
19, 20.
I want to hear
When
my
I
team's
met
arc.
you? No.
Yeah.
When
I wanna
You
hear
were
about
mid
this.
high school, brother.
No, I met you. I
Yes.
met you post
Yes.
college or like in college.
No.
Yes, when I started streaming, it was 2017.
I knew you when you were in high school, like your senior year of high
Okay,
school.
maybe it would have been in the very end of high school. It was the
I knew
very
you
end.
before you started streaming.
Yes.
I actually told you like you should start streaming
Yes, you did.
because
And I
you,
was like,
you did
no.
hang out with us, and I was like, yeah, go for it, man, because we were playing Blade and Soul.
Yeah, we played Blade and Soul, and we play a lot of PUBG
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Decky wants to hear my arc. What?
I want to hear back in your tool days. I
Yeah.
guess.
Wait, how
And
was that?
how
a
long
tool?
did it take? Wait, how long did it take him to not be a tool?
It was just one of those things, like oh,
Just something
He's
you
never
it
grew
was
out
saw-
of.
not like a tool, not like a tool, right? Like he had like little brother energy
Oh.
You're wrong.
when he was like in the group, like, and it was like he was fine, and like obviously we became good friends, but it's like it was one of those things where it's like I first met him and I was like, oh yeah, he's a young guy, that's fine. Definitely not
kid.
as bad as some younger people I've had like hang around, but
That's fair though.
Yeah. That's fair.
So
Yeah.
he's like the typical Fortnite kid.
yes.
Not the Fortnite kid.
Oh
I did little
no.
dances
Oh
too.
god. The Fortnite kid is
Yeah.
crazy.
He came into the Discord call flossing. I was like, whoa.
Alright, Mercy,
guys.
be honest.
Yeah.
Is being called the Fortnite kid or like a Fortnite kid, does that like make you want to now go back and change it so you wouldn't have been a Fortnite kid?
No, dude.
So-
Actually, dude, Fortnite was like one of the best times I had in my life, dude. I'm gonna be honest.
No, I meant like
he had
in
a
being
blast playing
described as a
Fortnite.
no, wait, no, being described as a Fortnite.
Oh, being
kid.
described as a Fortnite kid. I mean, people can talk shit. I don't give a fuck. I love my haters.
It was Decky. Decky is your hater.
Haters are your motivators.
I love my haters, dude.
That's crazy.
I'll kiss them on the forehead too. Anyway,
I don't know.
um,
I kind of wish I could have seen like little bro Marcin.
no, it's cool. Like I changed a lot from like the beginning, dude.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I did change a
Yeah,
lot.
but-
I think that's something you just grow out of, right? You just kind
Yeah,
of just
it is.
mature,
Like it was
Yeah.
that's why I
experience
like
more
I
of life.
was fine with him being like
Yeah.
him, right?
kid.
Like that you just grow.
Just like the Fortnite
We've
kids
all been
nowadays, I'm
there.
sure they're gonna grow out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just a
yeah.
phase,
totally.
Well, I think what is it? Everybody was it when you're like fucking 18, 19, you feel like you're a fucking real adult, and then I think you hit a certain age, you're like, man, I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about.
Yeah. I still don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, but you recognize at least you're like, I ain't got this shit figured out, bro.
no, yeah.
You're like 18, 19, you're just out of high school, and you're like, I'll figure everything out on my own. My parents are fucking dumb. I got this shit out in the bag.
Yep.
And then you're like,
Spoilers.
holy shit, I was a fucking moron.
Yeah.
Spoilers. It doesn't get better when you hit 30.
Mm.
Yeah.
looking back at it, I still feel like if you were 18, 19, I think you're like dumb as rocks. And then like
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
you still grow out of that until you hit like the mid 20s and just like,
Yeah.
oh well, you know, life wasn't how I expected at 18, 19, and like it's definitely opened up like a new perspective for you once you hit like the older ages.
Mhm.
Yeah. Once you start hitting like
It
your
helps
early 20s is like when you start getting those first experiences where you're like, oh, this is like what real adult is sort of like.
Yeah.
Like 18, 19, you still hit some of those, like, but you're more of like that early college stage or like whatever you're gonna try to figure out what you're gonna do in life. In early 20s, you're actually going through that process, and that's where you're learning, like,
Mhm.
oh, this is who I really am, or this is what I really don't fucking like or do like to do, kind of.
I think it's like 23 or 24 is when like it like super dawns on you because you see like what like the kids are doing, and then you're like, that's fucking stupid. And you're like, wait, I'm old.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
for
agree,
sure.
dude. I look at kids and
Yeah,
I'm
no,
like, you
once
guys
you
are
hit that
dumb.
mid 20s, is oh shit.
Oh my, like, have you guys seen that one? I think Moist Critical was talking about the prankster over in EU who was
Oh,
like jumping on people's
yeah!
backs and shit for TikTok videos and was like,
Or like he's also
like,
breaking into people's houses.
yes, he broke into
He had
someone's house as a prank.
I'm gonna break into your house and threaten your family. It's like,
Yeah, and like obviously the people inside lose their fucking mind because someone's breaking into their house, and
yeah,
it's
or
like,
he stole an old lady's dog and shit. I'm like,
yeah,
I think the funny thing about the comments in that section is that that happened in Europe, because if that happened to America, it would happen once and never again. It would be a one-time thing.
local young punk shot to death for stealing dogs.
Breaking into house, like they would break into a.
Oh.
I moved to Texas. If you break into a house in Texas, you're gonna fuck around and find out. Like,
Yeah, that's
Real
one of those
quick.
moments.
I feel like those extreme pranks only existed like back in the Vine days. Like they're still like a thing now. Like
still
everybody's still
going,
doing
yeah.
these
There's-
extreme
but
pranks that
nowadays,
get people
most
killed.
of them are fake though nowadays, except for that kid. That kid's a fucking idiot.
That guy, yeah, he needs his ass beat.
You know what
It's
I think it
like,
is though? I think that a lot of the pranksters now, if they're doing it for real, didn't realize that a lot of the shit back then was fake. And then the ones that are faking it, they don't know how to fake it as well that they faked it back then.
Do you think they're
I don't know if that
not
would work.
learning from like?
I don't think they're learning. I think they're fucking dumb. I think that they're like really young and they don't understand that a lot of that shit was fake.
the fake pranks, yeah, kind of like fed into the people being like, "Oh, that's the stuff to do," and then they're just like actually doing it.
Yeah.
Like punk or
Because
whatever?
like
So it's
you would
like,
see some
wait,
like crazy
wait.
pranks back in the day, but you knew
They
that
were
they
all
were fake.
staged. Yeah.
Yeah. Like nobody's actually like, was it like all those gold digger ones where it would be like, haha, whatever. It's like the dude would have a tank. It's like that's not real. Like let's be fucking real right now.
What do you mean? I got a tank outside right now, ready to go.
Yeah, it's like that's bullshit. But for a kid, you're like, oh fuck, that dude really had a tank. It's like, and now they're gonna be like, let me try to steal somebody's car, like
I
to
think
do this shit. I don't know.
the one I would see all the time that was like prank stuff was like the guy who would like run up and like steal people's food from like drive-throughs and shit.
Oh,
I don't- like he would like run like on foot between the car and the building and just like grab the food and bolt.
That's
That's
kind
like
of funny though.
what?
That's kind of funny, but I would hit that guy with my car if he took my lunch and I wasn't having a good day.
He just hits, it just hits the gas. It's like it's on. Sorry.
If I'm having a really bad day in that situation, I'm hitting him with the car. I hate to be that, but listen.
Do you usually have
There was
bad
a
days
certain-
going through drive-thrus or something? Like,
No, like if you're on your lunch break and you're just not having it at work, and then somebody comes and tries to steal your food,
Yeah.
nah,
20 minutes
ain't
in a
no way.
drive-through, you're just like, oh my god, finally. And then just someone yanks it, and you're like,
put it in drive.
Yeah. I don't know. Just like you. I think we've all had those days at work where you're like, my lunch break is the only thing I got going for me right now. At work. If somebody were to steal my food after I just waited online behind like 10 cars and I'm like running out of time for lunch and I'm barely have time to eat my food and this dickhead does that, I'm hitting him with my car.
Tim, if you're ever that close to the edge, buddy, just give me a call. I'll talk you down.
I don't know.
He's like, I'm on the razor's edge right now.
That guy's tempting fate. Like he's like,
Oh my god.
It's just gonna spiral like in that show Beef. They go on a road rage incident just because of It's like a small, like little mishap that happened in a parking lot.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
bro. Starting that show was fucking wild. I didn't finish it yet.
I haven't even seen that show.
I think it's worth watching.
Is it on like?
Emily
Pretty
keeps
good.
trying to
It's
say
on
watch it,
Netflix.
right?
Okay, it's on Netflix. Okay.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. It's pretty good. It's like it's something that starts off pretty small and then just spirals into like a huge drama situation at the end of the
Okay.
show. So I'd recommend it. It's pretty good.
What's up with that orange Gatorade, Tim?
I'm gonna leave that there.
That
till the
thing's
end of
just
time.
growing cobwebs.
Yeah.
Yo,
Do
the
you
thing
not
is, like,
like
it was
orange
down
Gatorade?
here before, so nobody had seen it. And then I moved it up here. I don't remember why. And then all of a sudden, everybody's like, "Tim, why the fuck do you have an orange Gatorade?" I'm like, "It's just been here for months. I'm not
Okay,
moving
you
it."
cannot drink it, and you can only leave it there on top of your. What is that?
Yeah,
Pre-workout?
I'm not. Yeah, that's pre-workout. That's the Ghost pre-workout.
Oh.
The Ghost has been there for. I think that orange Gatorade has been there almost as long as that Ghost, and everybody's seen the Ghost.
Yeah.
It's just, I grabbed that orange Gatorade one day, never drank it, and just left it on my desk.
Do you just not like orange Gatorade?
Orange Gatorade is ass.
What?
It's now a legend.
It's fine.
Orange
I think it's
Gatorade's
mid
like-
tier.
I think it's like top 3.
Ain't no
Yeah,
fucking way.
Yeah,
It's
I think it's
three.
top 3.
No,
I go
orange Gatorade is so
lemon,
ass.
orange, and grape. Those are like my 3 go-tos.
Okay, I don't agree with that one.
You also just
but-
listed the Gatorades not based off of color. That was crazy.
Yeah, it's light blue,
Yellow.
which is Glacier Freeze.
Yeah, yellow, red,
oh,
orange
dude, I like the
as
glacier one.
originals.
orange, and what's got to be my third one? I'd probably say like green lemon lime.
Ain't no fucking way.
Green.
Red is way better than this orange shit. Ain't no way.
Just wakes
Red
up
is
in the
not
morning,
better
I'm
than
gonna
orange,
bottle of
dude.
Shrek piss.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I will die on this hill. Red is so
No,
much
it's
better.
not.
Red?
Orange is so bad. Even Decky said the orange is mid tier.
Yeah, but you guys have childish
It is
taste buds,
mid,
dude.
but I think red is a little bit worse than orange.
Yeah.
Ain't no
a
fucking
little
way.
bit.
No.
Is red, what is the flavor of red? 'Cause
Fruit
I always
punch.
overlook. Is
I don't
is
know.
It's fruit
oh,
punch, I
fruit punch? No, no,
No, it's
Fruit
dog.
punch is way better than orange.
It's
Get the fuck
dog,
out of here.
dude.
no.
Orange isn't good in general. Let's be real.
Fruit
The only
punch
thing
is
that
like the
orange flavor
leftovers of
is
all the
good-
good fruits.
No, hear me out. The only good thing that you can do with orange flavored stuff is make the orange creamsicle soda things. Those are really good. Other than that,
You don't like orange juice?
no. Orange juice is
What the
fucking
fuck's
ass.
wrong with you? What is
There's an
wrong with
energy
you, Tim?
drink that tastes like a dreamsicle. I can't remember what it's called. Yeah,
The
it's like
energy drink? Ghost.
yeah, it's like rain. I think.
No, it's good. Well, Ghost has an orange
REIGN.
one.
REIGN. I've heard of that one.
Oh yeah, I've heard that one.
Yeah.
I haven't tried that
A
one.
crown or something like that.
Rain energy
But
drink.
it's like super good. The
I don't
the
know.
dreamsicle one is.
Nah.
They have Storm Peach. And they have, you said Dreamsicle?
Yeah, it's like dreamsicle.
Oh yeah, look at that. Yep, they have a Dreamsicle one. Rain Orange Dreamsicle. Mm-hmm. It's supposed
So
to
do
be
we agree-
pre-workout.
Do we agree the
Really?
lime flavor is the best? The green one?
I don't know if I've
Gatorade?
tried the
I
green one.
think Glacier Freeze is the best, but that's just me.
I
I don't know
like
what the
grape.
fuck you just said to me. What color is
Or
it?
Light blue,
purple.
Tim. Light blue.
I
Oh, light
gotta
blue's
see
pretty
the
good.
color.
That one is good. That one is really
I
good.
don't know Gatorades by flavor. I know by color because they started releasing all these
'Cause Tim
fancy
can't
names,
read.
and they'd be like,
Yeah.
no, they would
Yeah,
be
he
like,
can't.
this one's like Arctic purple nipples.
When
and
you
it's
put
like
the
fucking
fluid
grape
in
flavor.
your mouth,
Yeah. No, they would release with like these crazy names just to say it's strawberry kiwi, and I'm like, bro, just say that.
Oh, Strawberry Kiwi is
don't-
also a really good one, but I
Yeah,
mean,
but like,
Strawberry-
but you know what I'm talking about though. Like Gatorade started releasing like these crazy names for stuff, and it's like I can't keep
Everything
track of all
did.
these.
like,
Yeah,
everything.
just tell me what the
I-
flavor is.
Wild was just like crazy ass names, and I'm just like, what is this? I don't know what I'm putting in my mouth.
but it
The
tastes
worst,
great.
but,
like the cans that are like you can't see the fluid inside, and it's just like some
Oh,
random
yeah.
ass
That's
fucking
bad.
word.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate
Like-
that.
Static
Yo.
blast, and I'm like,
I'm not gonna lie.
what's
when I was
static
about-
blast taste
what is
like? There's no color here.
Static
Yo,
Blast.
When I use Gorilla Mind pre-workout, right? The flavor I have is called Tiger's Blood. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? I had
Yeah,
to go
like-
through their website to find, not to go through. I had to scroll down the page to figure out what these flavors actually were. Because I'm like, why
It's
are we
probably, like,
naming
blood
things like
orange?
this?
it
No,
blood orange?
it wasn't orange. I mean, it's like I'm gonna go tell you what
Yeah,
flavor
Tim
it
wouldn't
is
like
again.
it.
It's the same
Yeah,
thing with like
exactly.
gamer subs. Fucking
Yeah, they do the same
em-
thing. They're like,
emotional
you know, this
damage.
one's
I got that, and I'm like, what is
like
this?
this
Or
flavor
like the
Starry
doesn't Gamer
Night.
Subs
Like
have the
what?
titty milk one?
There's
Guacamole
there we
gamer
go.
fart. I'm just like, that doesn't sound like something I want to put in my
One
mouth.
second.
Yeah,
So Tiger Blood, you said you think it's like an orange thing, right?
blood orange.
Tiger Blood
Is it-
is coconut, watermelon, and strawberry.
What the fuck?
Like, how would you ever know that?
Yeah, no, I would have been like
There's no
marching with
way.
like the blood orange or like a.
There's
like
one called Volcano Burst. Like, what would you think that is?
Cinnamon.
Spicy meatball.
No, it's orange, pineapple, and mango. Like, you're never gonna guess these if you don't read the flavor description.
That's so dumb.
Like, some of them are like, you'll never know.
Dude, who taught you how to read, Tim?
I don't know how to read. I'm just looking at the pictures.
Oh, okay. And the pictures say the fruit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but like, there's just certain things where it's like, I think we need to go back to simple names for flavors. Like, when I grabbed a Capri Sun as a kid, I knew what the flavors were. It was like strawberry kiwi. You had like the tropical thing, and then like one other thing.
Tropical and
But you
strawberry
know
were
what
the
they
best
were.
ones,
Yeah.
Except
I
for
like the strawberry
Pacific
kiwis. I
Cooler.
really rock them.
Yeah. Oh, Pacific.
That one
Cooler.
called Pacific Cooler. You couldn't really tell what that one was
Yeah.
based
Yeah.
off the name.
But it was nice.
Yeah, that's fair. But that's only one of them out of like the 3 or 4 that there was. So like, you're not like guessing too hard.
That's true.
And you like every kid knew what Pacific Cooler tasted like. You just didn't know what it was fucking called flavor wise.
Yeah.
Like what flavors it was.
Really drink Capri Sun growing up.
What did you
Which
drink? Hug jugs.
The little hug jugs.
We
Those
talked about
subjects
that
are so
last week.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
like you'd go to like Aldi's and get like a fucking 100-pack for like $5.
Oh hell yeah!
Yep, we're good to go.
Good for the
Honestly,
fucking month.
I'm gonna get those
Yeah.
for when you guys come over next weekend. I'll even
The hug
find them.
jugs.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really want to do the alcoholic Capri Suns one day. Sounds
Serious
like fun.
question with the hug jugs. Were you guys like the kids who like took the foil all the way off, or were you just like, oh yeah, I'm just like punched your fingers to the top and
Yep.
just went
The
at it?
fingers to
Jammed
the
it,
top. You already
drank
know.
it, yep.
Yeah, fingers to the top. There's no peeling that
Yeah.
shit, dog.
My younger sister was always like, like super like meticulous, and I'm just like, bang, give me the drink. Little bits of metal too. Why not? Builds character.
Builds character. A little bit of tinfoil in your gut, no big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's worse things that can go in your body, like the fucking juice.
Yeah,
Yeah, the juice itself.
the actual
Yeah.
juice. Oh,
Yeah.
poison.
I thought you said something way
Do
different.
you say?
I
Where's-
don't
I know what you thought I said.
Yeah. I was
I don't
like,
wanna know.
damn, he just said it.
No.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
I don't know. I just thought you said it. I was very confused.
Oh man, Tim was being super racist last night. It was crazy.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, that's
Really?
insane.
No, I wasn't.
He's profiling all of the bad
No,
guys.
I wasn't. Martine, is it racist to call somebody a cholo
A cholo?
if they look like a cholo?
Well, I need to see what they look like, and if
The
they look
guy
nothing
was
like a cholo,
wearing-
then yeah, it'd be racist.
The guy was wearing cargo shorts, high socks, and like the Nike shoes.
Yeah, it's
like
racist.
And a
Uh,
bandana
Profiling.
on his face.
I'm not
Yeah,
profiling.
Cortez.
The dude was a cholo. He
You were
also
profiling.
had
and they
like
were also
he had a
all
buzz
bad
cut.
guys in his
He had a
eyes.
buzz
He was
cut.
killing all
Oh,
of
did he
them.
have a flannel on too with the pop button? Did he have
No,
a
he had
bandana
a
too?
t-shirt. He did have a bandana.
You're profiling.
I'm not profiling.
No profile.
Oh my god.
Tim, you're a terrible
No.
person, and you need to
I don't
accept
give a
that.
fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if it is profiling. Then.
He's just a down.
I was
food.
doing my job as a good
And
cop
we're
on a bad
canceled.
day.
All right.
Yo,
This show's over, man.
fine. If we're gonna talk about me profiling, we're gonna talk about the fact that Emily was shooting the strippers that we were trying to save.
That was crazy.
She just has a personal vendetta against the strippers.
Literally, the
Yeah.
second she seen one, she was all like,
Oh, are you guys playing?
And the thing is that I had just said,
Yeah.
if anybody kills one of the strippers, I will kill you. Emily blasted one, so I had to kill her, and then I died. I was like, what did I get killed for?
I had to kill him. You went rogue.
You
No,
went rogue.
you didn't.
You
Yo,
went rogue.
Emily was on a mission though yesterday, Martine. In one mission alone, she downed me after I said, please stop, please, please. and then she saw Josie in a hallway from a distance and instantly head tapped him. Like one bullet, his body dropped.
Dude,
It was crazy.
Emily is so good when it comes to her teammates. Like she can kill them so easily. Bro. But
Yeah.
when it comes to
I can get
enemies
into
in
my
any
teammates
game,
repeatedly.
she
Josie
Tim
did the
got
same thing
shot
to me. a
so
little
much by teammates yesterday. It was crazy.
Yeah. Yo, I was begging for my life, like, please stop shooting me. And Dana was hearing it, like, oh, it's one of our teammates shooting Tim, but he called it out. He's gonna stop. I just kept getting peppered by bullets until I died.
I had
and
to
I
go
was like,
head-
why?
I
Why
had his
me?
little head cam thing up in the corner, and I seen him, and like he gets shot at by Josie, and I'm like, all right, cool. He calls it out, and I'm sure that he'll stop. And then Josie fucking round peaks on him, and is like, pop, 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 pop. And I was like, holy shit!
Ready or not to
Just went in.
It's a great game. That game is so fun. It's also
had
very
played it
chaotic if your teammates are like. I'm not gonna say that I've done the same thing where I've shot my teammates because it's like, oh shit.
And
Like when your teammates aren't paying 100% attention to it, or like they get nervous in the situation because they turn a corner and see a gun, they're like, "Fuck!" and they shoot you, and you're like, "God damn it!"
Yep.
I never. That's just how it is. I'll die first.
Yeah.
I,
I also accidentally got Decky killed because I shot a suicide bomber in the chest with a shotgun.
oh shit.
Yeah,
I was
confused.
like,
didn't know what
oh
was
no,
happening.
there's a suicide bomber. So I tried to shoot her, and Decky turned the corner at the same time that the bullet hit her chest, and it fucking blew up and killed us both.
I also had his camera at the time, and I just seen his camera rocket into the ceiling, and I was like, he's dead. It's over.
Camera offline.
Camera offline. That game.
Oh,
was
bro,
ridiculous.
that's like those horror movies or like the action movies where like the team goes in to do something and their cameras slowly fucking start going offline.
Yeah,
They're like, no, 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 and it's like they're like
Yeah,
trying
like
to figure out
a
what the fuck's going
heartbeat
on.
monitor. It's like
Yeah,
flatline.
yeah.
You're like,
Among
is
Us.
Jim okay? No, he flatlined for fun.
This camera went offline.
He's pranking you.
Now that I think about it, though, right? Their cameras going offline in those situations in the movies doesn't make fucking sense, right?
What do you mean?
The flatline
Depends
does.
on how.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Like
But,
in like
not
Aliens,
all
like,
of
when
the
his head
cameras
ripped
would.
off, like that would make sense that his camera would go off.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
like if
but
you're getting like
gotta
killed
be
through the chest, though, like your camera's not turning off.
Eh. Unless it's like unless it's like rigged up to like a power thing on the suit or some shit like that. I don't
That's
know.
true. I don't know. I guess maybe it does make sense for some, maybe not for others.
Maybe that's the electronics on your suit or your vest or whatever. And then
I know, but it happens in like every movie, though.
It does, but I think it's just like more for like the effect, you know?
It's
Yeah.
powered directly by your heartbeat. If your heartbeat
Yeah.
dies, the camera
Yeah.
dies.
they put a needle through your heart so that way it like powers it up, and it's like as soon as your heart
Yeah.
stops, it's like, oh shit, I'm out of power. Camera's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Could you imagine
force
walking
operated.
around and then like you notice some of your things start powering down, you're just like, wait.
wait.
Not like this, not like this.
Just start hitting yourself with the chest. Come on.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. And then you pass out and you die. But
Yeah.
that kind of reminds. What if like that was like a Black Mirror episode where like you have like these visual. Well, I think they kind of have like this kind of thing, but it's more about dreams, where they can record their dreams and then put them on like a display. What if like what you see could be displayed on like a screen and everybody else can see what you see?
I wouldn't want that.
Fuck that.
What if I'm taking a shit?
Wait, why wouldn't you want to, Tim?
What
What
if
do
I'm
you
taking a
hide?
shit?
Well, no. Well, you're gonna be alone taking a shit, obviously. But like,
It's
what if
your
like a
dreams, though, right?
well,
like
no,
you
no,
have
no.
no
These are,
control of your
that's something
dreams most of the
specific.
time.
That's something specific. I'm talking about like just everything you see, because you know how everybody there's like that theory that everybody sees differently.
No. I still wouldn't let you all see what I see. That's between me and myself.
Wow.
What if your color red is different from my color red?
It is different,
It
actually.
definitely is. I'm fucking colorblind.
Yeah.
Sort of. We've had this discussion where like I'm trying to list off colors and you realize, Tim, that's wrong. I'm like, that's not your fault.
I'm
Not
definitely
my fault.
Have
colorblind.
you gotten
Because you don't
tested?
know words.
He came.
No.
Have you gotten tested for colorblind?
No, I just know that like, no, I'm not like super colorblind, right?
Color challenged.
Color challenge is fucking crazy, but that's probably the way to describe it.
He's visually impaired.
I'm not visually impaired. Don't all of you guys wear glasses? Not me.
That's fair.
To correct
Oh
our
yeah, I
vision.
do now. Shit, I was gonna say no, but yeah.
Yeah, Tim, you should take the colorblind test online for that.
No,
Why not?
I don't wanna.
I'm gonna go find one of those pictures that say like if you
You
can,
scared about the...
if you can't read this and you're colorblind, it's gonna say like go fuck yourself, Tim, or something.
Yeah.
That's
You
good.
scared to find the truth?
Someone did that to what's his name? Frost Prime. It was like one of those like colorblind test things, and it just said "fuck yourself." He's like, "What?" He said, I really can't see what's in here. What is it?"
That's so fucked up.
That's the lead.
Oh my god. So you're telling me, Tim, that you actually need those colorblind modes in Apex?
No,
Sounds like you do.
I'm not using it. I don't give a fuck. No, I just can't differentiate certain colors. Like I think that they're one thing and there's something else.
Okay, what color is
Like,
the
I-
top of your lid on the ghost?
Like red.
Like red?
Yeah, it's red.
Are you sure that's not purple, Tim?
Yeah.
You didn't know?
I'd bet on it because it's fucking Swedish fish
Oh.
flavored. So it has to
Oh,
be
that
red.
was good.
It's too sweet. Wait,
Swedish
no, this
fish
one's a
ghost?
cherry limeade. I lied.
Oh,
I did have the Swedish fish one.
Swedish fish's butt.
you're
Can I have
pro.
it?
What?
Swedish fish?
I don't have it anymore. I used it all.
You like that
I
one
thought
too,
you didn't
Dickie?
like it. Oh,
I
I have the
still
G
use
Fuel
some.
one,
The G Fuel one's good.
but I don't really buy G
Oh,
Fuel.
wait.
anymore.
Yeah, apparently it has lead in it, and I was like, yeah, I'll stop drinking that now.
G Fuel has lead in it. Is that what that
Apparently.
controversy was back? I was trying to figure
Yeah.
out what the fuck happened with G Fuel that people were so mad about it like a while back, and I was
It
like,
like
I don't
says
know.
on the containers, it's like, hey, that small traces of lead in it that could get you in
Oh
trouble.
please,
I'm
what do
like,
we have to? How long do we really have to live for? Let's be real.
brother, I want to live more than 30. Like, fuck.
Well, you're already
Fine.
there, Dana.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cross the
shit.
line.
Hear me out.
You can die now.
If you make it to at least like
You can die now.
50,
Crazy.
you lived more than most people on the earth in general, technically, right?
What?
Yeah, because like
Is
if you
30
count
the
everybody
limit?
that's ever lived, if you make it to at least like 50, you outlived like more than half the population. That's
I'm
ever
not
existed,
going
right?
for an average here, Tim. I'm going for the highest score. I don't want
No, but I'm saying you've gone for more
Why?
than the average at that point.
So you should just be fine with dying past 30. Just
Oh,
consider
yeah, yeah.
yourself
No,
lucky.
50, 50, 50. If you make it past 50, then you've.
I'm wanting a life like Betty White. I want to get to that age where
no
like I
fucking
can
way.
just do
Oh,
whatever the fuck I want.
Listen, hear me out. That's too fucking long.
I don't want to take 50 pills a day. I think that's too long.
Did
Yeah,
you take 50 pills a
but
day?
she
Some-
had to be, bro.
when you're
like,
that old, you're taking like pills every hour.
you ever seen
there
an
was-
old person's
No,
medicine
no, no.
cabinet? They have like 400 pills in there that they're taking. To be
There
like,
was
I gotta
okay,
take.
okay. There was an old person that like this doctor was talking about before, and she lived to like over 90, and this is what her diet consisted of daily, right? She had one of those gallon jugs of wine that she would drink throughout the day, and then her meals consisted of bread that she dipped in lard.
That's like those people
Why-
that smoke cigarettes till they're like 105,
Yeah.
and
And
they're
she
like,
there's
lived
I'm
to
fine.
like
obviously-
90.
There's obviously outliers though. Like there's
I'm
people
just
that are
like-
just
Wait, did you guys ever
born and
see?
built different.
What was it? The dirtiest man
I wanna be
ever,
built
and they
different.
gave him a bath, and then he died shortly after, or something like that.
Oh, the dirty. Oh yeah, yeah.
Body
I
decay,
have a
that's
picture of
good,
that guy. That guy just went his whole life without showering. Then he took a shower, and like a few days later, he died.
Yeah,
That's
I think that's literally what happened. They
protective
bathed
shell.
that man and they killed him.
Like, that was
so
an
mad.
exoskeleton. That's the only way. That was the only thing holding him
Yo,
together.
he had like protective armor on, and then
Yeah.
like, I want to know what the fuck took him out. Like, what about being clean killed him?
The
I
germs.
think when you're just coated like that and just dirt your whole life, and it's just taken away, I think that's some of your life sustenance right there. You just
People just kind of adapt. Like their
That's some
bodies
of
his
just
armor
do
score right
crazy
there.
shit. Yeah.
Do you
It's
think
like-
if he punches somebody, it has like extra pestilence damage on it?
he's got to have something going on in his health chart. Maybe a disease or two, but you know.
Maybe a disease or two.
He probably had like mega AIDS, but the dirt was keeping him alive.
So you're telling me like if he took a shower, it's over for him?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he died.
no, like literally, Martine. Like they gave him a bath and he died like a couple months later. Like it was really soon after
That
the fact.
sucks.
You just crossed out of the conversation.
Well, no, I was fixing my mic. It turned off for a second, so I was
Oh,
kind of
okay.
caught
Oh, yeah,
out.
no.
But
Yeah, so basically, Martine, the dirtiest man alive. He was like, he had gone like whatever amount of years without ever bathing. He was fine, like healthy dude.
yeah.
They bathed him. I don't know what the fuck, like out of the kindness of their heart, and he died like a couple months later. It was like really short. It could have been not related, like it could have been like whatever health problems from being that dirty.
Yeah.
But it just seems like he died
From taking a
from
shower.
cleaning him.
Yeah.
Yeah, took
He
one
looked
shower.
horrible. He looked like one of those cartoon characters that got blown up from an explosion.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
Just
The fucking Wily cartoon.
turn them crusty and like nasty.
That shit was crazy. I gotta respect that though. That man said, "Fuck it, I don't give a fuck how I smell." This could be.
But can you imagine how he would have smelled?
Ain't no fucking way.
Like, he
probably
would-
smelled
I
like
mean,
a cigarette.
after a
probably clear
certain
out a
point, it
mall.
just like the dirt would like keep his like stank in, kind of, right?
No, but the dirt has its own stank.
Oh yeah, but then he would just smell like dirt,
I don't know.
like not like bo or something
Does
like that.
dirt
But, like
smell
a gamer.
after a while?
Dirt has a smell
Yes,
to it.
dirt has a smell.
But like, no, I
Dirt
know,
smell.
but like, doesn't like dirt get smelly? Like it gets worse.
Yeah, some of that
When
was
you,
definitely
when you
mud
walk
too.
outside,
Like if he's sweating around
are
and
you
shit,
immediately assaulted by the smell of dirt?
you're assaulted by the smell of nature.
You get sprayed by a skunk and they smell like skunk dirt.
Yeah,
That's
Skunk dirt.
Yep.
you can tell who grew up in the city, right? In this podcast, I grew up in the woods.
I grew up in the suburbs. I'm a
nature
suburban
smell.
dude.
I grew up in good old town. That it was a little town. Now it's a big town. What's bigger?
Yo, speaking of nature, Decky was looking up where I lived, and he was amazed by how many fucking trees there are.
There's trees everywhere. Like I took the Google pin and I put it like at a random point in Texas, and there's just trees in every single like thing that I landed on. Just
Nice.
like a wall of trees. I'm not used to that here.
Yeah, Decky was like, so like,
I mean, you've been to LA.
Well,
Yeah.
LA
How-
has
the lack of
no
trees.
but I mean,
yeah. But I mean, if you
go
grew up
out-
in that, and then you look at where I live, it's vastly different.
It really is, yeah. Because yeah, you've been here. Like you know the lack of trees that we have.
The thing is that even where I originally grew up on Long Island, there's hella fucking trees all over the place.
I can't imagine.
New York
living
City,
somewhere
though.
Without like,
New York City has not. New York City has parks,
have,
but it
like,
doesn't
no
really have
nature
like
here, Dana. It's
nature
crazy.
and stuff.
that's wild.
at least in the city.
Nah, I grew up with hella. I didn't grow up with like in the fucking woods, like Dana's saying, but I did grow up around nature stuff.
I had amenities. Like I wasn't like in a cave.
Yeah, he had a well.
Nah, he had a treehouse.
Yeah, a treehouse.
Yeah. Had a well. Yeah.
I imagine Dana being Tarzan.
I did run around barefoot a lot and climb trees. I did do that.
Tarzan.
wear a
I
leaf
crazy.
too?
did. Like I loved climbing trees growing up.
I can call
I
him
fell
Tarzan.
out of a few of them, but like
Alright,
you know,
let's get
take
deep.
'em.
Dana, tell us about your childhood trauma.
Childhood drama.
Trauma.
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 Yeah.
Oh. I don't really have any. I had a pretty decent childhood. Grew up poor, but like whatever, right? Like my family took care of me. I was happy.
Were you truly happy?
Yeah, actually.
God damn it, dude. This
Like
is
my
worst.
sisters were like
Stop being
they're like
happy.
some of my best friends. Yeah, sorry. Actually, although I will say there was like a chicken rapist at the end of my road.
Oh, wait a second. What does that mean?
That's the only thing you can like describe it as. Dude would fuck
He was-
chickens.
Tim is
Like-
losing it, dude.
Like, what do you want me to say? He was in jail a couple times, and he
We're having
was,
sex with the chickens?
Tim.
I don't know the specifics. I know that he got out of jail. He built a house out of trash too. It was really weird.
Wait a second.
He had like a bubble
How do
dome
you
house.
fuck a chicken?
Trash. What do you mean? How do you fuck a chicken?
Tim, just look
How
at the
do you fuck
anatomy,
a
dude.
chicken?
Would the chickens
His
die?
dick has to be way too big for that.
Would the chickens die?
I think so.
God, I hope so.
I think they could probably from
Put them
that.
out of their misery.
Did you
Yeah.
ever have dinner at his house?
No. What?
Did you know him personally? Have you ever talked to him?
I had spoken to him a few times, not willingly. Like I would ride my bike along like the road, and like he like flagged me down a few times by standing in the middle of the fucking road, and it's just like, how's it going? And I'm like,
Oh, that's so creepy.
I'm
Are
good.
you still alive?
That
I
is
meet him.
so creepy.
No, I'm going to assume.
Can we
not.
get him on the podcast?
Yeah, how do we
No.
get him on the podcast?
I need to
I want
find
to ask him what the first.
He lived in a dome of trash. What do you mean?
So he's a human raccoon.
Naked chickens. Why would you want that on the podcast? You already have Tim.
Yeah,
What?
that's true.
I would never fuck a chicken. That's crazy.
Damn, dude. You got your shit.
So that guy was known in the whole neighborhood as the chicken fucker.
What
Everybody knew
I
him.
mean, neighborhood. There was like 3 houses around where I lived, like kind of.
Oh,
But like, yeah, like my grandpa straight up told him if he ever got near us kids, he would shoot him, like just like right in the face. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. My
I gotta
grandpa,
respect your grandpa for that then.
yeah, he straight up was all like, if you ever come near my fucking family, I will kill you. The guy was like, yep. Got
it. He's like, all right. I'm gonna stick to fucking chickens.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick to chickens. It's what I know.
It's all I know.
God damn it, it's what I love too.
oh my god, those poor chickens.
Dude.
He was so creepy. Like think of like creepy dude you could imagine, like long with wispy gray hair and shit, like bald body shit, and like super thick glasses, like magnifying glasses
Oh,
on his
Jesus.
eyes, and it's just he was such a weird dude.
Oh god, I can just imagine him right now.
The worst part is like there was always chickens walking out into the road when we would be like leaving the house,
No.
and like you just know it's like
His
run,
next victim.
hands, just run.
Run, little one,
Get out
run.
of there.
I want to know what was the. Not want to know. I'm like, how does he discover that he likes fucking chickens?
Because he couldn't fuck anything else, I imagine.
There's gotta be somebody that would fuck him. There's somebody out there.
Ain't no
Can
way.
you find somebody that can
No.
fuck him, Tim?
I think that everybody can find somebody willing to let them put their dick in them.
Wow. All right.
Yeah, I mean that's a
I
that's
don't
a
think
thing.
anybody's too far gone.
Wow.
I'm not saying that they're gonna be.
segue. Are you gonna segue
I'll-
into the
Yeah, I was
Coomer
saying
guy?
exactly. I was
I
gonna
wasn't
say
even
like,
Speaking of having sex
Nah,
with random strangers,
Nah, fuck that.
Tim,
I'll
what's the
even-
Discord mod thing?
Nah. I was gonna say though that hear me out. You're not gonna fuck a supermodel, but that dude definitely could have fucked somebody instead of a chicken.
Can
But
you
speaking of
give
the,
an example?
like, hear me out.
Do you have an example of like where that happened? Like where
What?
somebody would just like that
DTF.
disgusting manage to bag somebody?
Yeah, they probably bag somebody as disgusting.
But have you
Doesn't
seen
mean
that
you're
happen in like in nature, my friend?
I was about to say something so fucked up. I'm not gonna say it.
Say it.
No.
How are you? Oh my god, you always fucking do this.
he's like, I just thought of something heinous. I'm gonna say I thought of it, but I'm like my mouth shut.
Okay, let's realistically, generally people date within their relative look range, right?
Fair, yeah, sure.
There's somebody that looks just as fucked up.
So
as
you're
he
saying
does.
he could have a chance as like with the town meth head?
Yeah, he could
That was
definitely fuck a
around
crackhead.
here, yeah.
He could definitely fuck a crackhead. Like he could
Okay.
find somebody.
Okay.
Like, could
Fair.
people date up or down? Yeah, that's fine.
Maybe he just
but generally,
prefers-
you're within like your range.
I'll agree to disagree.
Maybe,
What do
maybe
you-
he.
what
just
do you
really
disagree
likes
on?
Chickens.
You just think that he couldn't fuck anybody?
That everybody has somebody else for them out there.
No, I don't think everybody has somebody else out there for him. I'm just saying that if you really wanted to, you could find somebody.
I don't think he wanted to. I think he liked the chickens.
No, I think he does. But I'm saying, like, how does he reach that point where you're like, I'm not gonna fuck a human, I'm gonna fuck a chicken?
They're
I don't
vulnerable.
know. Something like in his head was like, damn, them
I don't
drumsticks.
know.
Like,
Them drones.
Wait, before we switch to the Twitch mod thing, then Deggy said something interesting. Do you think that there is somebody out there for everybody? Like, do you guys believe in soulmates and that shit, or how do you view that shit?
Not everybody in the whole world. There's no way.
I don't know.
Some people got to die alone.
I
Are,
like
are you
to
asking
think
all of us, or are you just
there
asking Dana?
No, I'm asking in general.
Oh,
All of you.
okay.
What?
that's Decky. Not he didn't even mention me. What do you?
No, I said
Yeah.
Decky said this, so I
Yeah,
wanted to ask
Decky
about
said this, and then he kind of directed the question.
I
to
like
all
to
of us.
think there is, but like realistically, some people are just such heinous assholes that like, do they deserve to have someone else in their life? It's the kind of the way I see that. Like,
True.
I've seen some like heinous people in my life, and I'm just like, you, why? Why do you need to be like that as a
But
person?
those people also end up with other heinous people in like some sort of weird toxic relationship.
Sometimes, but like some of them are just like, nah, that person's an asshole, and it's like,
I don't know.
It
I don't
happens,
believe
yes.
in soulmates though. I think what is it? Many years ago, I was told this, and I basically used it as my philosophy on that sort of situation where it's like there's no such thing as like soulmates per se, but if two people want to make it work, they will. So that's the way I always looked at it. That it's like there's not like one specific person for you, but if you find somebody that you want to make it work with, then you be like, yeah, fuck it, we'll make it work.
making it work's not always.
Not make it work, but like you could like build something out of it. Make it work is the
I
wrong
know
word.
that one from experience. That
I'll
is
make it
another
work.
one.
Let me reword this.
Yeah.
That if two people do love each other, then they can build something out of it.
Yes.
Making
If
it work
they
is
are
different than
willing
building.
to put the work in.
Yeah, if you two are willing to put the work into something, then you can build a really healthy and good relationship. But it's not necessarily your soulmates, because you could have done that with like any fucking buddy. Like it's if you want to.
Could you have though? Would you have
Soulmates
had
is
the
like
same
the
desire?
soul.
I don't believe in that shit. Fuck that.
See, like, maybe you have the desire to like put forth that effort because the person you have that connection with.
What do you mean, like a soulmate? Fuck that.
No.
Yeah.
like,
No, like,
you,
with
you
penis
care about this person so
connection.
much that you want to create.
Oh
something.
yeah. But that's like loving somebody, isn't it?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, but who's to say that's not like a soulmate?
Nah, fuck that.
Maybe you have that
What's your
feeling of love
definition of a soulmate then?
I don't know.
He doesn't
That's
have
the
one.
person that you're like, oh, like the people that believe, like, oh, I have this one person destined for me out there, and I'm gonna find them.
I think that does do exist.
I don't think it's
Um,
just one person. I think it's multiple people, and you just
That
have to
can
like
be.
find them. Or, well, okay, I have like two philosophies on this. I have that where like there's multiple, but at the same time, I have this philosophy where like it's not something you find. You don't find a soulmate. Like you don't. There's not like one person and then one person and they just magically are destined to be together. It's more of just like you have this one person that has their their problems, their life, their issues, and then you have another one with theirs, and then you guys work together to create a soulmate. If that makes sense. So in your sense, the similar idea where you build something, and that's what's
Is
created.
that really a soulmate?
Yeah, why not?
Tim, I think you're thinking like it's a one-on-one thing. Like you're born into like an individual, and you think there's like one other person out there.
Yeah, but that's what the people that really
made for
believe in
you.
soulmates are thinking.
Well,
I'm saying that
that's
you're
wrong.
saying that you could build a soulmate, but I'm saying that when people generally talk about soulmates, they're like, oh, there's this one specific person for me out there.
Sure.
Because it brings them comfort.
Yeah, I think
At
that
the
what
end
you're
of the day,
describing is like that's your life person. Like, yeah, that's a soulmate. Like, you guys built that together. But the people that generally talk about their soulmate are talking about like this one divine person that's gonna come out of nowhere and it's like their one true love. And it's like that's fucking dumb. I
don't
can
think that's
agree
the
with what you guys
definition
are
of a
saying.
soulmate.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Is like I don't agree with that per se. Where it's like this one person like out of
Okay, well
everybody in the fucking world.
in your eyes that definition is wrong.
Yeah.
And I agree too. I don't think that's the right thing.
But like I think that you can have like this person that like you build this like bond with them and it's like yeah that's my soulmate, but like it's different than like the people that say it. I think I should have worded it differently so it's not like oh I hate the idea of a soulmate, but it's like I hate the idea of like this one person for you out there. It's like these people are looking for like this one person to come out of the fucking sky and like fix their love life, and it's like all right buddy calm down.
Fucking Cupid.
What about
Yeah,
the
that's a
people who
Cupid.
think there's like soulmates that are like friends? Because there are people who are like, this is my soulmate, this is my boy, this is I would die for this guy, and it's just two dudes, and they're just super homies,
Soul bros.
soul bros, yeah.
And then they
Do they
fuck.
fuck? I don't.
It is June.
Some of them don't. Some of them do. I'm imagining. I mean, but there's some people who are just like that. Like their soulmates are like their friends.
That's fine. I don't think like soulmate has to be like a love thing either. Like if you're in the sense of like you building something, like these are the people that you're gonna build this bond with, and these are people I'm gonna try to keep around me for the rest of my life, like type of thing, right? Is that what you're saying? They're the people that you're willing to put everything down for.
I guess
That would be a soulmate, yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
I guess.
It doesn't have to be like in a relationship
I don't know.
aspect.
I don't know.
I think Tim just hates love.
Yeah.
No, I hate fate.
Yeah, I think it does too.
You
I hate
what?
the idea of like you're fated for something.
Oh,
I think
fuck
Tim
that.
loves chickens.
Fated?
fated.
Like fate. Like
Oh,
that idea
you
of
don't
fate.
like thinking that things are like predetermined.
Predetermined,
Yeah, fuck that.
predestined.
I need to gargle my taint. I decide.
I believe in
You
that.
don't
Like
I agree.
you don't believe in somebody out there like a higher power controlling your
I don't like the idea
life?
of that. If they are, then fuck them. I want to be in charge of my own life.
If they are, then fuck them.
What? Like,
Oh my god.
no, I want to be in charge of my own shit. I don't want somebody else
You're gonna
deciding
be in
for
the
me.
afterlife, and they're just gonna bring up this fucking exact podcast. They're like, let's rewind the tapes. Ooh, not looking good.
That's
No.
so funny.
No, because like, hear me out. No, I don't want to get religious on this podcast. Or, like, get
No,
into
go
that
for it. Go
idea.
for it. Why not? Nah, let's hear it.
I was in church today, and I told you guys sort of like the story, and I don't really want to go into it on the podcast because it is fucking depressing as shit. But if somebody's going to be in charge of things going down, and they're going to let, say, a drunk driver that crashes and like takes the lives of other people, like they live and the other people die, fuck that. How are you going to be in charge and you let shit like that happen? I'm in charge of my own shit. Type of thing.
I get that. Like I also don't like everyone's like not to like specifically call out like anything, but it's people are like it's God's will, and I'm just like it's God's will for me to get my taint kicked for like 10 years of my life. Like why?
Yeah.
Like
if it
why
is his
would
will,
I
then I want
deserve
to live on
that?
my own way. Fuck that. I'm going to live
Like,
by anybody
I've-
else's will. I'm living by my own.
Like people who have seen me know that I am an individual who has very long hair and stuff like that. And I have on many occasions in my life had people approach me and just straight up assume that I am a drug addict and like a person of sin and all that kind of stuff. Simply based on looks, knowing literally nothing about me and just like profile me basically. But like personally, I think I am a decent person. I do my best to help out where I can, and like I'll go out of my way to like hold a door open for somebody. It's like nice gestures where I can, or like I'll help people I care about. Like
Yeah.
I do what I can, and then like I'll be told like, no, you're going to hell because you don't go to a building and say sup to the big man every week, and I'm like, why?
Interesting.
Like like-
yeah.
Why? Like I'm still a good person. Like
Yeah.
that feels a little mean.
I grew up in church, and I sort of not understand. I know where those people are coming from, sort of. My churches weren't really like that in the sense, or at least the people I hung out with in church weren't really like that. But I just don't like the idea of like you're holding out hope for somebody else to fix your situation, and sometimes like things would work out for them, but like you're holding out like years for somebody else to like divine intervention. Just fuck that.
Mhm.
I don't want somebody else to decide when my help is gonna come or stuff like that.
You
like
want to take matters into your own hands.
Yeah, I'm on my own.
Yeah.
Somewhat
I'm-
related topic. What do you think about the people who are like always talk about what they would do with lottery money, but they never actually play the lottery? They're just like, oh man, if I ever win the lottery, and then it's like, well, when do you ever play? It's like, oh no, it's a waste of money. It's like,
It's like the same kind of people that are like, oh, I could do that when they're watching football or something, and then they're like,
yeah,
hold my
yeah,
beer,
yeah.
and they're like, oh, I can't do it. I'm not young no more.
Hear me out though.
Oh,
Every
that's
once-
bitch
you know
dropped
what I
that ball. I would have 14
Hear me
hits
out, hear
and
me out.
flipped into the goal.
With the lottery one though, you've never been gifted a lottery ticket though?
Never.
No,
Never?
No.
no.
Oh, I've been gifted lottery tickets before. Okay, I guess that changes it then. Because I've been gifted lottery tickets like, oh, if I win, yeah, I'm gonna fucking do a ton of shit with this. And I don't win. And it's like, okay, I'm not gonna buy a lottery ticket, but somebody gives me a lottery ticket, I'm gonna scratch that shit. What the fuck?
Yeah, I get gifted scratchers, but not like lottery tickets for like the Powerball or anything.
Okay, but yeah, let's say something like let's say you win big on the scratcher, right? Like you
Oh, a
win the grand
scratcher.
prize.
Okay, yeah, I got scratchers before. My mom gave me a scratcher
Yeah.
for Christmas or something.
I've been
I
given
received a scratcher like one time in my life.
my
And it
bad.
was
I
like,
should have said
it was
that.
like more of
Scratcher,
like
not lottery ticket.
my grandma bought it and was like, you can scratch it off, and I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah, but like I've been gifted those at like work and stuff like that, where it's like,
You might win.
yeah.
One of those things where it's like, this is your Christmas bonus, and I was like, can I
What?
just have the money you spent on this? Like, why?
But you could win
Yeah.
$5.
You gave me
more.
the bonus of potential money, or you could have just handed me
Yeah,
money.
the scratchers nowadays go
Great.
up to like $50.
Yeah.
What? Damn, I'd rather just take $50 and not,
Yeah,
have
but
a
you
chance
could
at,
have
like, a
won like
ticket.
$100,000. It's like, yeah, but I could have $50 in my pocket right now. What do
Yeah.
you mean? That's
Yeah,
dinner.
like the 1 in a million chance you're gonna win the 100K. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Bro. There's no shot. There's no chance. It's like what's that?
Oh wait, okay. Speaking of fuck that lottery shit, let's speak about this. If you had a coin,
Oh, here we go.
you had a 50-50 shot, you die or you get $1 billion, are you flipping the coin?
No. 50-50?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, sure, 50-50. I could solve literally all of my friends' problems and all of my family members' problems, all that shit. Or other side of the coin, everyone's sad I fucking died. Well, or at least the people who care about. It's like I just left everyone on a fucking 50-50. Like what?
Tim
what
would
about
do
you,
it.
Marcin?
Tim
I
would
would.
fucking do it.
Oh,
Tim would
no,
do it.
flip that shit.
Tim would do it. I already knew he would. I already
I'm
knew
not
he
even
would.
thinking twice.
Grim Reaper's holding the coin. It's like, call it. And he's like, tails. Fuck.
Fuck. And then just falls dead.
Ah.
It's all over.
Well, it is what it is. I made that decision.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Oh my god, that's the way to go out, man. Oh shit.
But
Talk
like-
about fate.
Yeah,
I
that's
love-
fate
I
right
was
there,
always
boys.
like,
That's
holy
your fate to
shit,
lose the
sure,
coin
like,
toss.
if I'm like in my 70s or 80s and that comes across, why not? Like I could sit up my like
I would do it
family
right
or whatever,
now.
whenever. 20. You're like
I don't
21,
give a
fine?
shit.
Tim just
Yeah,
turned
I'm
17,
26.
guys.
I just turned 26. I'm ready to flip the coin.
Jesus.
Yo,
Oh my
I'm either
God.
going on trips for the rest of my life or I'm tapping out right now. Let's fucking run it. You know what $1 billion can do, bro?
You know what living could do? You could just earn somebody to go do shit you feel like doing.
Oh my
Nah,
What do you
god.
mean?
That is
I don't think
risky,
I'll ever
bro.
earn $1 billion, but I'm ready to run it.
I'm gonna wait
I want it all or nothing. Here we go.
I'm gonna get a
I'm
weighted
ready
coin.
to go. Like, hear me out. I'm putting it all on red, basically, right there.
Yeah.
I'm ready to do it.
Basically, yeah.
Crazy
I
you
think
chose that.
I think it's sad how like money is held to like such a high regard where people are like willing to put their lives on the line to just
Yeah,
get
right?
like
Tim is one of those people right now.
some
I
of
wouldn't
it.
do
yeah.
it in life, but like in this weird scenario where like I was offered $1 billion on
Okay,
a coin flip.
What if
What do you mean?
Elon
Where
Musk
else would
did
it be
that?
offered to you?
Tim,
A video game?
Tim,
I don't know.
Tim, you are given a coin. I give you a
Yeah.
coin. One
I'll
side.
flip it.
Oh, no, let me finish my fucking question. Great, you're gonna flip it. One side says you're gonna get $1 billion. The other side says if you get this, you die. You're gonna flip it right now,
Yeah.
like live on stream. Like for example, live. Like let's say I did it
Yeah.
live. You are willing to die live right now.
For a chance at $1 billion, yes.
So you said you
Bro,
would or
just
you
blow
wouldn't
dudes
do
on
it?
the street.
I
Like
would.
you could make bank just blowing dudes on the street.
Yeah,
for
like
that.
in Hobo Tough Life, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's not $1 billion. You know how many dicks you'd have to suck to make $1 billion?
You know how many you know what you can do when you're dead? Nothing. You're dead. Like
Yeah, it was whatever. I lived a good life.
You could have lived longer.
your life is young.
I could have lived longer, but then I
Tim,
also could have had $1
80%
billion.
of your life has been in school. Like
Yeah,
that's
Tim wouldn't give up his life but not his dignity to suck a billion dicks.
yeah.
wow.
All right, which one's
I'd
gayer
have to
though?
suck. I'd have to suck every man's dick on earth for at least $1 to make $1 billion.
You don't
Like,
even
I'm not-
need $1 billion. $1 billion is
saying, no.
excess of money.
I know, but like, do you know what I could do with that?
You could do equally as much with like 2 million because there's no like I have nothing I would need that would cost ever more than that.
Fine.
At
Martine,
that point, it's just
would you guys flip a coin? All right. If you win, you get $2 million. If you lose one of your limbs. Like, I don't know, like one of your legs or some shit.
Fuck it, dude. My right knee's already fucked anyway. Get rid of that one.
Yeah,
So
I'm,
then what's the
that's
difference
a
between
little
you
more-
saying that?
Cause
and
I
then me
live.
saying-
Because I can still live. I can get disability.
I can
Then
get
I'm
a
getting
robot
money
leg.
either way. Like I'm getting cash either way.
All right, if
You got
you
a robot
lose the
leg.
first coin flip, would you flip it again for double or nothing?
Yeah. I lose my left arm. Fuck that bitch.
Yeah, double or nothing. I'm just take them both. Take both the legs. I don't fucking need
Yeah,
it.
fuck him. Wait, no, I need my legs.
No, fuck that.
Got no legs?
It's your legs.
You got
It's
no
your
legs,
legs
dude.
100%. It's 100% gonna be your legs.
Fuck.
100%. But man, I've always thought though, if I ever ended up like in a wheelchair or something like that, I wouldn't want to be around anymore. Like that would just suck
Damn.
ass. Yeah, I know, right?
If you
Damn,
lost
bro,
all
that's
your
so sad,
limbs,
Dana. Fuck.
if you
Yeah,
lost all
no.
your limbs, would you tap out? That would
All
be
my
your win.
limbs?
All
Yeah.
of them, like both arms, both legs.
Yeah.
I would tap out.
What,
too.
what am I
Ain't no
doing
fucking way.
other than being a burden on people around me?
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
I'm a torso with a head.
I understand the
Cool.
people that do.
Like,
Like they do keep
what am
pushing.
I
but I'm like, I
doing?
know I wouldn't.
Tim, remember
Have
the
you guys
TikTok I
seen
sent?
the oblongs or oblongs?
Oblongs, yes, Bob Oblong.
Yeah, the guy
Like-
with no limbs at all. Like he works in like
Wait a second.
a factory where it's like highly toxic, and he lost his limbs.
Yeah, all the poor people live in like a super shitty part of town, have like weird mutations and
Yeah,
shit. Like the
yeah.
rich people are just like up the hill.
Right.
Good
He
show.
looked like
That
Bob,
reminded me-
Bob Oblong.
That was
if you lose your
Will
limbs, though,
Ferrell,
you
by the
can
way.
work in nugget porn.
No,
Yes, you can.
What did I just hear?
I don't want
Nugget
to.
porn. If you lose your limbs, you can work in nugget porn.
All right, this is probably a
What?
fucked up topic. Let's not go through. Let's not go here. Let's
I-
not go here. Tim,
I
would you?
had never heard of that. I
Tim,
don't know why
you
it
know-
never dawned on me.
Tim, would you
Yeah.
date somebody like with like no legs or like they have like non-working legs, like they're in a wheelchair?
Wait, how cute are they?
They're cute.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
You have to
Not
find them
much
attractive at least.
personality or anything like that. Just like,
Like,
how hot
are
are
they? Are they bad as fuck? Yeah. Yeah, dude.
No, it's Gollum from fucking
I don't
Lord.
know. Listen,
Are you
dude,
down?
I don't know what to tell you.
You walk in, he's like, my precious.
Oh my god.
Listen, some
Dude,
people are
Tim's
busted. I don't
like-
know what to tell you.
Okay, Discord mod conversation. We
Oh,
need to-
yeah.
Should I play the video on stream? Like, can you send it to me? or
Yeah,
something?
you can skip through the parts where you just see like the interviews from the guy. I think, right?
Yeah, I can just skim them through.
Yeah, just go wherever like.
Well, not the critical video. There's like just like
Is it
clip
the
of
original
him
video?
saying that.
I
let
don't know
me
the
see the-
original
let me
There's
see
a
videos.
the
I have
clip
the
of him just
critical
saying
one.
that on Dextero or something.
I need
Probably.
the clip, and then I'll
Bro,
show it live.
Dextero is such a garbage place. It just like throws out some random shit all the time.
Yep. I think that's the point, though. It's like internet garbage, internet vomit. Speaking of vomit, Tim, you good?
Because there's so many clips from that guy, though. But yeah, let me see. What would be on Twitter?
Definitely unhinged. He claims that he doesn't fap ever,
That's bullshit.
and that's why he has those.
Actually, all right. Let me change my mind. For him, it makes sense.
Those moments.
Yeah, wait, I'm gonna link it.
Found it.
You ever get those TikToks talking about like no fap and shit like that?
Yeah. Yo, there's so many dudes that are like, "Don't touch your willy."
Yeah, you're losing testosterone.
Well, that's also what they preach in church.
Yep.
Yeah, you're not losing testosterone by jerking off.
You do, I think, scientifically, yeah.
Oh, you put it in the chat?
No fucking way.
Yeah.
All right, Decky found it.
You lose testosterone if you ejaculate.
For like a small amount of time, but you regenerate.
Ejaculation results in changes in prolactin increase and dopamine temporary decrease, but does not result in changes in testosterone.
What article is that?
Yeah, I've actually heard that like it raises testosterone in women to have sex and lowers it in men.
Yeah, it'll temporarily lower it.
Masturbation has little to no direct effect on people's workout performance. This is medical news today.
Wait, what? But there's people that don't jack off before like a big UFC fight, because
or like in the Olympics.
No, but what's his face said that he fucks right before a fight. Who was it? Conor McGregor?
Damn.
Didn't he say
I was
that?
hearing that there's people that just edge themselves like weeks before a fight.
I'll kill myself. I ain't edging myself before a fight.
So they have this all built up like
agitated.
testosterone. Yeah. Yeah. And they say that it helps them win fights.
I haven't came in like a month. You are fucked.
Yeah, it's just a battle of who has it.
We need like another program to like share videos.
This doctor dude last updated January 31st, 2023 says that it doesn't result in change in testosterone.
All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna play the video. You guys can like quiet for a second.
But I met a girl who's a streamer. I went up to her, I hugged her, and I came in my pants. Wow. Hug her.
I think you need to get laid a little more often.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was just saying. Was she hot though? Was she like super duper duper hot?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's forgivable if she was super duper duper hot.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude! Holy shit!
Wait, had you not seen the clip before this?
No, I've seen it, but like I'm just reacting. Anyway, thanks Tim. Thanks for fucking blowing my cover. Anyway,
I don't know. Maybe you didn't watch the video.
Tim,
I hadn't seen that.
All right. Anyway,
that's crazy.
That is insane.
So the streamer that he had hugged and came his pants was ST Peach.
Was it? Okay, I didn't know it was ST Peach.
Who's that?
Yeah, that's why we could have scrolled through the critical video and he says it.
This clip is coming to light now, but he admitted this in like an interview like a year ago.
Yeah,
that was on YouTube. So
yeah,
I guess he's telling the war stories again of like
at a bar.
He came in his pants at like TwitchCon or something.
Why would
after
you like
meeting her?
feel the
I would
need
take that to my
let
grave.
people know?
If
Yeah,
that happened to me, I would
Openly
take that to my
saying it.
grave.
This guy has like no like dignity left in his.
if that
his
happened
soul.
to like,
Wait a
if
second,
that happened to me and I was
figured
doing
it
a drink, I would immediately just like spill it on myself. Be like, oh, whoop, oh man, crazy, I gotta leave. Like,
He definitely had the degradation.
no one would ever know. I would die on my deathbed. I'd be like, I'm taking it with me.
Can we
Did
have
you say that he would spill a drink on himself and leave? He said that after that happened to him, he went back to his room, changed his pants, changed his underwear, and went right back into the convention.
Nope.
Man's on a mission.
They would never
I
see
go
me
home and they'll never
again.
see me again. Yeah.
On God, you'll never hear from me again. I'm leaving every Discord I'm in. I'm never going back onto Twitch. You'll never hear about me.
Can we have him
There's
on the
no
podcast?
scenario. Yeah.
I feel like if she didn't know like that, something he could have just kept to himself this whole
Yeah.
time, and then
Because like that's gotta make her feel super awkward
But he's-
too.
Talked about like him dancing with like other girls and happened to him again, like at that party.
yeah,
like,
no,
I think
this
the other
guy's like
clips.
a serial
He's-
coomer.
okay.
And
And
not
that
only
was-
that, they said they brought him to a strip club and it was basically the same thing.
Damn. Dude.
Okay, hang on. I got it. Hang on. Like I'm gonna drop something in your guys' little Discord thing real quick.
Okay.
I'm ready to see it.
This is that guy apparently.
But he also okay. If you look at him though, like the guy, like in the interview though that Decky was talking about, he looks like the type of person to do it.
He's just this song.
Oh, jizz! I remember this song.
Yeah.
That's the
I
song.
jizzed in my
Yeah,
pants.
there's a scenario in that song where that
Basically.
happened.
Oh, that's right. He
I'm
hugged a
pretty
girl.
good.
Yeah.
I pray to God he's just doing this for clout and that never actually happened, and he's just.
Who, this guy?
And this is the kind
Yes.
of clout he wants. So like,
That's like Tim's.
If
Oh my God.
I can't understand somebody seeking out this type of clout. That's fucking wild.
Tim, you
Yeah,
you
because,
want to
like,
Look at
fuck
him.
Lizzo
Does he?
for clout.
That's different than coming my pants when
That's
a
fair,
woman
yes.
touches me. Those are two different things. Having
Does
sex
he look
with
like
another
he has
person,
any shame?
No. No,
Exactly.
but Martine saying, "Oh, Tim, you want to fuck Lizzo?" That is nowhere near coming when a woman touches you. That is way different.
But he also
having-
says he doesn't jack off ever.
Yeah,
Who
he also said that
cares?
he's waiting till marriage, which is fine. But like, you also shouldn't be coming your pants when a woman even grazes your fucking arm.
You can still
Yeah.
jerk it, bro. Come on, man.
The idea of a woman shouldn't make you bust a nut.
no,
Like,
it
instantly
really,
like
really
that.
should. It's so awkward and weird, and
Yeah.
it really, because like you hear all the time about the girls who are like, oh, guys are, they only care about one thing, and like there's creeps at conventions, yada yada. He's just like, he is the personification of that, and it's just like, it feels like it's a big huge step back for some dudes,
Yeah.
right?
I feel like gaming culture, like that nerd culture, has finally reached the light where like maybe they're not all weird dudes, and then this dude fucking has this interview come out, and it's like, God,
yeah,
fucking
and he's
damn
like,
it.
oh yeah, by the way, I
It's
He
like
just
three
says
steps
back,
back,
like,
three steps back.
yeah, like I feel like gamers are finally in like not necessarily a positive light in the public, but at least we're like some celebrities or stuff are like, oh, we're nerds too, right? And then this fucking dickhead comes out with like the I cum my pants when a woman looks at me. It's like, what the fuck, man?
She looked
Now
at
they're
me
gonna think
the
we don't
most
touch
out.
women.
Realistically, though, this guy's probably going to the next TwitchCon. Are you gonna walk up to him and say
Yeah,
something?
Yo, if
exactly.
I see this man at TwitchCon, I'm walking the opposite direction. I'm not getting cum in my general direction.
Can you first ask him? Can you first ask him to be on the podcast and then do that?
You ask him. I'm not talking to that dude.
Why not?
In person. Not in person. He definitely smells like cum.
Oh, God.
No, because if you listen to the way he described, he changed his pants and he changed his underwear. He didn't shower. He didn't wash his nuts off. He just went right back.
Do you think he takes preemptive measures next TwitchCon? Just walks around with a condom on.
Yeah.
Yo.
Gotta keep the underwear clean, you know.
Bro needs like a cock ring or something, dude, to hold the
I don't know
jacket.
what he needs. He needs not even a vasectomy. He needs his nut cuts off, bro. Like, there's no way.
They need to
He needs
castrate him.
to not be around other people like that.
He needs
Like,
to not be around women.
that's so odd.
Okay, I just thought of a scenario. What if he hugged Finster? Do you think he would still bust it on his
Yeah,
pants?
absolutely.
Yeah.
So if he hugs a femboy, it's like the same thing.
Yeah.
What if you don't know if he's into that? He might be into
Yeah, I
that.
mean, I think it matters if he's
True.
like into it.
Yo, I think the other crazy thing too, like if you look further like into it, like he has a fucking framed picture. I think it's of SCP. It could be of another streamer above his bed.
Yeah.
Like he's like deeply invested into Twitch, like
Zoinks.
to the point where it's like that's not healthy. Aside from the fact that he's hugging women and cumming his pants instantly, but like
Do you
He's,
think
like,
it's like
too-
every woman he comes across, or just like people of like celebrity status?
I don't know.
Because I'm guessing this person's like Twitch famous. I don't know who they are.
ST Peach?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
big.
she's a pretty big streamer. But I
Do you think
from-
he has a boner for like the status or like the person?
That is a thing
Probably the
too. It could be a
person.
status.
Yeah,
but, you
like
know.
like because like he's already a
Maybe.
mod, right?
But I think that they've said that like that's not the only person that he goes in and like goes like super
That's
sexual
true.
with.
He did
like,
say
in her chat.
strippers. They did say strippers where he went
Yeah,
to
the
a strip club.
strippers too, like where he went to a strip club and he busted a nut in his pants there
Obviously,
too.
they don't have like a super high status. They're not like celebrities or anything, so he just busted a nut in there. So
Yeah.
So he's just
I
perfect.
think-
Got it.
yeah,
I
he's
think
a
it's
pervert.
just like if somebody that's relatively attractive that's a woman touches him, like that's it. It's like
he loses it.
At that point, you do the responsible thing and you just don't hug people like that. You don't like if someone goes up to that, go like, "Whoa, hold up, I gotta
Yeah,
let
I
you
don't
know if you touch
but I
me,
don't think he finds it to be
I'm
weird
gonna
because he
bust."
keeps doing
I'm
it.
gonna
right?
bust. Was that what old man? I'm gonna bust.
Yeah, that's that guy.
Yeah.
And then like if they go in for the hug, still it's like it's no longer on his problem. He's like, I told you, like it's happening, like it's gonna happen.
Oh my
But like if
You
he's
think-
like, hug me, please, it's like
Yeah.
no, don't do
the
that.
first time he's gonna have sex, do you think he even makes it in?
No,
No.
absolutely not.
I think the girl gets naked
Get
and he's
naked
already
from
done.
him, and he's just like he's already on
He's-
bed sleeping. He's like, ah.
That was a good sesh.
Oh, that was good. Oh, good night.
He's like, he asked you, "Do you want Gatorade?"
you want to get it? Is it your hand in the orange one?
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta be
GG's
hydrated.
go next.
Cheese going next is great.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, that's so
Well, going
bad.
back to Tim's scenario, do you think there's someone out there for this guy?
Oh,
No.
shit.
Wait, yes, there has to be. There's got to be a woman that's really into fucking really wimpy bitch dudes like this guy, and you're like, I want this man.
Like a degradation thing. You just constantly
Yeah,
put him
Like
she wants
super
like
dommy
there's somebody that
mommy.
wants to dominate this guy. There has to be somebody that's really into him.
oh gross.
No, I'm just
That is
thinking like
gross.
there's got to be
That's a
somebody
gross
that's
thing to
out
think
there
of.
that's like it is weird to think about, but you know that there is somebody out there that's like I want to dominate this man specifically. Like they see this video and they're like,
Like,
Oh
oh
my
my
Like
god,
like
that's so
there's
hot.
like one person out. Yeah, there's like one person out there that's like,
You
oh,
think his DMs are blowing up by like
a bunch of
Dom-
like
mommies.
dominatrix.
cocktails
Yeah,
in his
basically.
DMs right now? Like, that'd be
Yeah,
crazy.
there's got to be like hear me out. Like it's got to be like there's somebody out there that's like sees this dude and they're like, I can control him. Like they want to.
Mm.
Just like he's weird looking, but like some people are like, I want to dominate these weird looking dudes. So it's like, man,
That's fair, I guess.
I think he's weird. Like I think that dude could probably make himself look better, but like he also has like a weird haircut and shit. I don't know.
he's kind of balding? I feel he should just like shave it all off.
You should get a
I think he
fedora.
might.
Get some
No,
implants.
I'll
that's
never
worse.
go bald.
Yeah, if I go,
I've already
go ahead.
go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I've already decided like if I start to go bald, I'm full shaving my hair, sending it all in, and getting a wig made out of it, and then I'm boom, I'm back in.
I'm back in. That's
I'm
crazy.
back in.
No, I think it's well. I wouldn't
I've
get a
got
wig.
so
I
much
just go
hair.
I
bald.
mean, like even if you're balding though, I don't know. You can still like do stuff to make yourself.
Staple that shit to my
No,
head
I'm
is real
shaving my
enough.
head.
Yeah.
I'm shaving my head.
No, but I think being bald isn't like a bad thing per se. You just have to own it and like
Yeah.
I just don't be able to
style
good with,
yourself
like,
right for it.
non-long hair. I
That's
got a
fair.
lumpy head. Like a
Yeah,
potato.
No, but I mean, like, if you were to like rock the bald look, you would just have to change like certain things about the way that you do certain things, and like you're ready to go. You're ready to run it.
I went bald once.
I
Same.
feel like you did. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
terrible.
Okay,
I went bald
I
twice.
think
Actually.
I would have looked fine if my beard wasn't like this, cause
Yeah,
It
like
was
you
really
did
bad.
not. You did not.
I didn't shave the rest of it, dude. It was
You were
bad.
one of those like magnetic hair things like they used to when you were
I
like
look
drawing.
like a full, fuzzy
Yeah.
woolly.
Yeah, you like move the hair to the bottom.
Yeah, that was bad. But
You look good now though. Don't worry.
Yeah, thanks, man. It's crazy because I have hair.
Yeah, it's crazy.
No, I don't think I would go bald. I mean, if I do go start balding, I would shave my head off. Fuck that. I'm good.
I just had
Nah,
to-
rug all
that's
the way.
something. If somebody does look fucked up like that, dude, what would be?
I don't think he looks particularly fucked up as a thing. He just
He
looks like a,
does.
He doesn't
like
look
a-
that bad.
he's
No,
like
if you look at him in the
slight-
interview, like his haircut and everything, like about the way he carries himself, like I don't think he looks fucked up in the sense that he's ugly. I think he looks fucked up
That's-
in the way that he
that's
carries
like,
himself.
like yeah, that's more of like a personality.
I
thing
should have
going
worked.
on.
I don't
He
know,
also
'cause
looks
I
like
think,
he smells.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think that's the way he carries himself, like the way he dresses, the way he does his hair, the way he does certain things. It's like that's the way. That's the
Physical
energy he gives
looks,
off.
like if you're just going solely on physical looks, he's a fine guy. Like he's
He's like
slightly
average.
Average, yeah.
He's either average, maybe slightly.
Below.
Yeah, I'd say slightly below, but he's somewhere around average looking dude.
Yeah, so like he's definitely not like a fucking gremlin or a troll man, but
He's
like
a gremlin by the way he. I don't know.
Yes,
the way he
his
styled his hair makes him
personality-wise.
look kind of like no, but I think the way he styled his hair, like I don't know why I'm like so invested into his hair,
It's-
but like I think his
it's all
hair
that
is really
stuff
odd.
in combination with the pants that parts that you know that he comes in his pants, and it's just like
Yeah, like I think that
uh,
he looks like the person when like you say like a Discord mod,
it's
100%.
it's like in like Step Brothers when like they're doing the interviews in the tuxedos with like Seth Rogen, and then they get the end parts. It's like now the tuxedos seem kind of fucked up.
Oh wait, I don't know. You saying the tuxedo just reminded me that Decade pointed out that the dude when he came in his pants was wearing a suit.
Oh.
Oh,
I don't know if it was that exact situation.
Or
One of the
No.
situations he was wearing a suit though.
It just showed
At
a
least in
picture
one
of
of
him
them.
wearing a suit in a meet and greet line at TwitchCon.
Fuck,
that's
dude.
so bad.
But he was hugging Peach, wasn't it? Or was that somebody else?
There was somebody else, but
Oh, okay. But he did talk about though that well, if you look at the video afterwards, it shows him dancing at a party that he said that there was these two girls that were dancing up on him and he came in his pants again. So he definitely came in those suit pants.
So-
it just maybe wasn't at that exact moment.
Dude, those suit pants, they had to be so fucking
I
tight,
just feel like
bro.
suits are kind of expensive to be busting
Yeah,
a nut
For
like that.
and they have to be like tight as fuck on his nuts. Like, won't like his dick be like, boing, you know, or like
What if he has micro penis?
then that's different. But like,
What? I don't think he has to have an erection to come,
You don't.
right?
you
Yeah.
don't.
yeah,
Nah.
you don't.
You could definitely bust with that one.
Yeah, you can
Never-
bust with that.
I
never
one.
done
don't
that
like
before.
in wet dreams. Yeah, I don't think you need.
Well,
one.
you also don't come when people touch you, Martine.
That's
Just
also
like,
true. Yeah, not yet. I don't know. I mean,
Not
if Tim
yet.
touches me,
Wait-
I
wait
might
till
lose
I
my shit.
go
But
That's good.
next year for your birthday, I'm
That's the
coming to
other thing.
visit.
yeah,
I
you
feel
give me, touch my shoulder, and just lose it.
I
Baby
don't know.
boy.
I feel like as an adult, you
God.
shouldn't be having wet dreams. And this dude is fucking weird.
he
I,
he
I,
says
don't-
he doesn't jack off though.
I don't think that's like I like not to get like super personal. I don't really do that like hardly ever, and I don't have wet dreams.
That's what I'm saying though. But like, as an adult, if you know that you're having a ton of wet dreams, like he's saying he's having it 3 times a week, you need to change something about your lifestyle.
He's having wet daydreams.
He's saying that he's waking up in pools of cum like at least 3 times a week. And
Oh
it's
my
like, bro,
god, dude.
yeah, but like you have to change something about
That would
yourself
be
at that point.
miserable.
Yeah.
Like God, you just wake up every day. You're like,
Yo,
oh
if that
shit,
happened to me
another
once,
puddle.
if that happened to me even once, I would be like, ain't no fucking way, never again.
As an adult, that's crazy because like,
Never
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
What? You're just gonna stop having wet dreams?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna fucking bust every man I got to, so I'm like I'm fucking going to bed with my balls empty.
Like,
You're gonna make it a nightly routine.
all right, Tim, how
If
many,
that happened to me
Tim, how many wet dreams have you had in your life?
in my life, maybe like 1 or 2 when I was like younger, and then I was like, never again, fuck this shit.
Fuck this shit. What do you mean, fuck this shit? You can't control it.
Listen.
Your dream just happened, bro.
some people can control it,
Yeah.
like lucid dreams.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I don't have lucid dreams. I had one.
I also don't dream that often,
Oh,
or at least not that I remember. That's also like I fall comatose most of the time because of how fucking tired I am when I go to bed.
Oh, you said comatose, and I was like,
Comatose.
No way. Comatose. Yeah, I fall
Like-
come on toes.
You come on toes? That's crazy.
no.
Every once in a-
what, about, what about you, Dana? How many times have you had a wet dream?
That's
When I was
crazy.
younger, probably like once or twice as well. Yeah, it's not like I've had like sexual dreams, but like it doesn't ever like
That's
result
true.
in anything.
Yeah.
Like
same.
I just don't get any action.
Christ.
That sounds so sad.
Dicky.
I don't like the way you
It's
said
not
that.
And it's just like it's
No, but the way
whatever,
you
right?
said that, you're like, I
Right.
don't get any action. It's like, I don't
Well,
know.
that,
it just
was
sounded-
part of the delivery too.
I don't know. Maybe it made me a little depressed.
Emily, how many wet dreams
Aw,
does Dicky
he
have?
doesn't-
How many wet dreams is Dicky?
Why you asking?
She
yelled
lied.
it.
Why you yelling?
How many wet dreams have you had before, Dicky? I'll answer 2.
I want to say 0. to
Really?
be
You never had a
honest.
wet dream?
Not
I
even
don't
like when
have
you were
sexual
like teenager?
dreams.
Not, like in your life, not even when you're younger. Like when you're like a teenager or something. Like I feel like that's normal.
Yeah,
like
I
to have
feel like
like,
it's happened.
Mm,
Really?
hmm
Interesting.
Decky's the best of us apparently. Damn.
I don't have. My dreams are weird. Like they don't make sense. I don't have sexual dreams.
What kind of- what are your dreams
It
about?
sounded like you were gonna say I don't have sex. And I
It's
was
like I'm usually just like
I'm
You're
abstinent.
yeah. I don't, that's what it sounded like because he didn't finish the word sexual. He started switching to something else. It's like.
What kind of
Sorry,
dreams do you
sorry.
have?
some of them are nice, but some of them are like depressing. Where it's just like people around me are like dying or like
Oh,
I.
yeah.
shit.
I've had I've had so many dreams like that. It's just like, ugh.
I've had
Yeah,
dreams like that.
I get
but recently
mostly
just
those
fall asleep.
dreams.
Okay, we can talk about dreams in a second, but I'll talk about how many wet dreams I've had. I had 2. I've had 2.
2?
Yeah.
One or two
Uh,
seems to be the
The
average.
last one was yesterday.
Yeah.
But no, I'm just kidding. No, it was when I was like a teenager. But
Yeah, I would say like I haven't had one
yesterday.
since I was
yeah,
in
so
high
yesterday. Yeah.
school. Since I was in high school, probably.
Yeah.
Which was also like I graduated like 8 years ago now, so I haven't had one in probably the past decade.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's been so long since I've been in school.
But you're saying the same thing, though. Like you haven't had one since you were like a teenager. Like
Yeah.
I mean, for you, it's
Yeah,
I
long,
want to
but,
like,
say
I feel like
maybe I've had one,
oh,
but
all
I
of a
don't know if
sudden,
it was, you know, urine. Because
Easier.
I had
You
to
know, you
wake up
pissed
and go
yourself.
piss a lot.
You pissed yourself.
Whole family dies. He pees. He's like, I get it. I mean,
It's
I'm
not
gonna
like I
blame him.
woke up and the bed was soaking. It was just like
A
I
little
don't know.
bit.
a little bit,
spot,
and I
little bit.
couldn't tell what it was.
You're
You
like,
felt your underwear a little bit moist, and you're like,
I didn't
gotta
feel
go
like-
find out.
I can't tell what it is.
Yeah, that's. I would also would
didn't
go like, I'm gonna
exactly-
deep investigate this.
Yeah.
I didn't check the
Are we
texture
working
of
with-
it. I just went like, ew. I went to the bathroom and
Exactly.
Did you
changed
give it a
my
whiff?
pants.
Do you give it a whiff to be like,
No.
does it smell
Oh.
like piss? Does it smell like cum? You weren't trying to
wafted
figure
it.
it out.
I did not.
Oh, let's go into dreams, dude. Do you guys have any like recurring dreams?
No.
No.
Yes,
Yes.
they're bad dreams typically though.
Yeah, mine too.
Hey, yo.
Dana.
I had like a period of time where like I had like one dream that kept happening for like months. Like literally every time I would go to bed, and it was horrible.
Oh.
Okay.
But other than that, like every once in a while, I'll have like some recurrings.
I don't have like any recurring dreams anymore, but I used to. I'll tell you what it is too. It's nothing crazy, but I'm pretty sure it meant something. I don't have it anymore, but it used to be like driving, and this was like before I was be able to drive too. It'd be like me driving, and then like the brakes wouldn't work, so I would just keep going.
Dude, I have those dreams. Where
Dude,
the-
it's
I'm
crazy.
driving, and it's like there's like a red light coming up, and I'm trying to brake, and it
You
doesn't work. I'm
can't-
going
yeah.
straight through the intersection. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, I have those
Yeah.
a lot. I used to
That
have
one
those a
gets my
lot.
heart racing.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh my god, this is a
All
horrible.
gas,
dream.
no brakes, baby. Let's run it.
I actually, after my first car crash, I actually had like nightmares of that exact car crash playing over and over again, like every
Shit.
night for like a while. It was
Yeah,
shitty.
I want to talk about that later.
that's something really
Oh, yeah,
traumatizing.
Tim wants to talk
though.
about all your
Yeah.
car crashes.
No, I want to talk about Dana
Wait.
getting hit by a car.
Oh.
Come on, man.
This is therapy session now.
No,
okay,
that
yeah,
therapy,
yeah.
I think it's kind of cool.
I also
What?
get dreams where my teeth fall out.
Your teeth fall
You
out?
guys get
Isn't
that?
isn't that?
Yeah.
That's actually like a dream that a lot of people
Like an
have.
actual
I
phobia.
had a very
Yeah.
intrusive thought.
That's
Can I
it.
say it?
Yeah.
If any of your teeth fall out, can I change your name to whatever it is, Gum Jobs? Like Martine
what?
Gum Jobs?
Gum jobs.
Gum jobs?
Yeah.
That would imply they're giving
Yeah.
hand jobs or blow jobs.
No. It's Gum
Blow,
Jobs.
blow,
It's like you have no
jobs
teeth.
with no teeth. Yeah.
That
Yeah,
would
it's
imply
like-
they're sucking dick then.
Yeah.
So?
Isn't that how you're supposed
No.
to suck dick with no teeth?
Yeah. But if somebody has gums, it's like calling somebody Granny Gum Jobs. Like, they have their dentures
Timmy
out.
gum jobs.
That's crazy.
That
If
one,
I lose
that
my
one rolls
teeth,
off
yeah,
the
tell
tongue
me
though.
that.
That one rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, a lot of things roll off your tongue, huh?
That's fucking crazy, dude. Anyway,
But I thought, bitch. Wait,
I thought we were
what
gonna
was
be nice
your
to each
other
other this
recurring
podcast,
dreams,
but all
Becky?
right.
So wait, what was Tim's like recurring dream?
He doesn't have any. He's never. You said
Oh.
you never had any, Tim.
Me? Yeah.
Tim. Decky. You have any more?
Hmm? I get the teeth ones, and then sometimes like fingernails. Those suck.
Fingernails,
fall
like
off.
where they
Jesus,
fall
man.
off. Dude, you have
Yeah.
some fucked up dreams.
Jesus,
I
no
do.
wonder you don't come when you sleep.
It's like-
You're too busy losing all your fucking like activity and shit.
Holy shit.
Oh my
Everybody
God.
here is like, yeah, our dreams are sometimes a little bit sexual. Decky's like, my whole family died in front of me. It was
I
a
also get
cold
dreams
winter
where my
night. in
family
World
members
War.
die.
Yeah, Decky's like, all of my
Oh,
friends and
fucked
family
up.
died in the war. Yo, Decky's literally fighting like in the fucking Terminator series where everybody's like fucking getting killed by robots, and we're over here like, I had a dream where I had sex one time.
Rainbows and cupcakes, and he's fucking
Yeah.
dying in World War II. Holy shit.
Decky's
My
fighting
whole
in the
family's
war.
dead. I'm
Is-
picking my teeth out of the dirt.
I'm surprised you don't get these dreams. Not a lot of people do.
No,
Decky's
I don't.
fucking-
I've had like some horror
I've had
dreams.
I've
like
had
that,
dreams like that, but it's not fucking
consistent.
reoccurring. I'm not like
Yeah.
every
No, they're
night fighting
reoccurring
for
for
my
me.
life.
I've
Ain't
had
no
multiple
way.
teeth falling on dreams.
Damn. Dude.
See, I've had like dreams like that every once in a while. I'm not consistently fighting for my fucking life over here. Like my car's brakes don't work. My teeth fell out. I'm fighting in the war. My family died. Like I'm not.
Well,
like,
do you ever have dreams where
concerned.
somebody's chasing you or you're being chased by something? No?
Yeah.
Every once in a while, very rarely.
That holy shit. I just
Okay,
got-
but you have to understand though. I'm dumb. in those situations, a lot of the times I'm
You
fighting
boy
back
Alex
in
Jones.
my dream.
I'm a little.
He's first dead. This is what he's saying.
No, like in those scenarios, I'm like, let's fucking run it right here. I'm
And then
ready to
he's
go.
dead instantly.
Yeah, but like in that scenario, yeah, maybe I die in that dream, but I'm ready to fucking run it. Like,
I
I'm like running
relate
for a bit,
kind
and I'm
of.
like, let's fight.
Like I've had like multiple dreams in my life where like there's a killer chasing like me or like people I care about, and I'm just like, I've got to fight it. Like I can't let it get to them. And then like it's just not to get like too graphic. It's just like me being horribly maimed in a fight, like
Jesus.
and like just like struggling through it to like protect people, and then I wake up and I'm like, ow, my body hurts.
I agree.
Like
Like
you
this
with
is like
where your body like
Yeah.
has like the muscle sore all over. Like
Yeah.
that's what it's like. Like I just got my ass whooped in my sleep. Like someone rolled me up in a blanket and beat me with a ball bat.
yeah. I agree, because like I feel a lot of times in those dreams, you have at least like one person you care about there. Like it'd be like
Yeah.
your sister, your mom, your dad. It's like in that it's like in a dream scenario, but you're like, fuck it, I'm not gonna just fucking run it right here.
Oh, I
Going
have
straight
You
in.
wake up so alert too, like you just been exercising
Yo,
the whole time
okay.
while you're sleeping.
You look.
I
You're,
hate
like,
that feeling
panting,
where you
tired,
wake
sweating.
up.
Yeah, those
Nah.
night terrors.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Scary.
When you wake up like straight full adrenaline rush and you're like, let's fucking
That
like,
shit's
I'm ready to fight
crazy.
right now.
And
I
then-
hate that shit.
But then when it settles, you fall asleep like a fucking baby, dude. You knock.
I
the
know I don't
fuck
go to
back
bed.
out.
I'm awake for the
Oh.
next like fucking that's it. I'm awake.
That
I'm
means-
Yeah,
alert.
yeah. I'm just up. Like
For me-
I'll have the
Yeah,
crash,
it
but like
depends-
my
it
body
depends
is
on the
like
dream.
no.
It depends on the dream and how traumatizing it was. Because
No,
If it's
I'm,
not
I'm
that
starting
bad, I'll
my day
probably
at
fall
that
asleep.
point.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
I wake up and like
full
I have that,
adrenaline, mm-mm.
yeah, I'm already out of bed walking around my room. Like I'm like
yeah,
I got to do something.
Oh, I have a new recurring dream. I totally forgot about it. It's because I'm trying to forget about it. But like,
Marquis saying pregnant stream.
no.
Oh, tell us about it then.
no, I'll tell you guys about it. I don't give a fuck. So a big one that's happening more recently. I haven't had it in a while, but like, it's been recurring more often. Is like getting shot, and then like in the back
going to a
or in
shooting
the
range.
gut. I don't care. I play fucking shooters all
No,
the time.
no, but I was gonna say we're going to a shooting range with Emily.
Oh, we're fucked.
no,
It's over. It's fucking over.
It's not
bro.
a dream, Martin.
It's not a
premonition.
dream. It's gonna happen.
Just run,
Okay.
run.
No, it's over.
There's a percent chance that you're getting shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna get shot, head tap, and be gone.
You're getting one
Um,
tap.
No, but yeah,
it's,
that one's
it's foreshadowing.
yeah, it's definitely
A
a
wild
recurring dream
ricochet
now.
off the back wall, just right back at him.
But yeah, that one sucks, dude, because it kind of scares me in real life too. I'm always like looking behind me. I'm like, are they gonna shoot me? Like some like random stranger like with a coat on. Like this motherfucker's gonna
So you
shoot
get
me,
anxious
bro.
after your dreams?
I do. Well, I get anxious. Period. Now, like if I'm out and about, like by myself, I'm like,
The fuck?
yeah, like I look out for
I'm-
myself. I'm like kind of more anxious.
Yeah, I'm
now.
always alert. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
Are all of you always? Deca, are you?
Alert for an active shooter.
No, but are you anxious when you're like walking around and shit?
Just in general.
No.
It just depends. Like if I'm alone and like it's at night, for example, yeah, I'm gonna be alert. But like if it's if like I'm by myself and like the streets are crowded, there's a lot of people around. No, I'm not scared. Like I'm not as anxious.
I think
Oh,
I-
when you're walking down like a long alley by yourself and you're just like, who could be around?
Yeah, no.
Is there a
I
hobo
always
behind
like
the
Yeah.
trash can?
I'm always like I have like this like what's that called?
Paranoia.
I get I guess paranoia is the word too, but it's like that fear
Yeah,
where it doesn't make any sense.
You have a fear of being alone?
No.
Like being isolated?
No. Well, I guess I do. But there's like this fear of like getting possibly shot out of nowhere, which makes no sense. What's that
I don't-
phrase?
I don't think I
irrational
mean-
fear. Irrational fear. There we
yeah.
go.
I mean, they're irrational fear. They call it irrational fears for a reason. It doesn't
Yeah.
make sense that you have the fear, but you do.
Yeah. It's an irrational fear because I always feel like I'm just gonna get shot in the back.
Like me with spiders.
Yes.
I don't think I have that
like
fear.
I
Specifically.
don't know.
No,
I
I
don't
mean
have-
it just happened recently.
Uh-huh.
Like I think it's maybe for like a year I've had it. I think I just need to shoot someone and then I'll be alright.
What?
You just shoot somebody?
Anyway,
What?
next topic.
Next topic. Fucking crazy.
Wow.
That was a
Speaking-
wild way to get off the fact that you just said you wanted to
Speaking
shoot
of shooting
someone.
someone, Dana, how was your last car crash, dude?
Not fucking the last car crash.
Bro, what?
Dana, how does it feel to get hit by a car?
It sucks. What do you mean?
Wait, you do have hands. What the heck?
Oh my god, he has hands.
I just can't move them. I told you.
I thought you had none.
No, I got like little shoes too.
Imagine
Yeah,
you can like
let me see
wiggle him like this. Oh fuck! I dropped so much shit.
Let me see the
Uh,
shoes.
Actually, hang on, wait.
Oh God, they're gone.
He adjusted torso.
Oh,
Hey, yo.
sick. He's got the bulge too.
I'm dapper as fuck right now.
you know it.
You're gonna come in his pants.
All right.
That was a great.
Anyway, sorry.
That was great.
Like which one are we talking about? Like my very first car crash, like ever, or like just like specifically ones where
I
I
wanna
wasn't in the
know
car and got flattened?
When you weren't in a car is the most interesting to me. I think
Okay.
everybody's been in a car crash, right? But I don't think many people have been hit
I've
by
been in
a
a fender
car.
bender, but that's it.
No, I don't say.
Well, the first time I was ever like almost well, I'll say it's a car accident. I was walking home from school, and again,
Oh, so
like
you were really young.
yes, I was like 16, 17.
Damn. I
But
thought you
yeah,
were older when these happened.
Oh, the one when I actually got hit. Yes. This is like a prelude, like a lead up
okay.
to like my life of car troubles. But I was walking home from school because the bus, because I lived back in like fucking nowhere in the woods. I would always be on the bus after school for like literally an hour and a half to 2 hours. Like I would get dropped off that late.
Damn.
But they would drive past the road that leads right to my fucking house. And it was like a 20-minute walk from there. And I'm like, yeah, just drop me off here every day. Fuck it, right? I'll walk and I'll get healthy, fresh air, all good, right? Well, someone one day decided they were going to be going down this country ass road with gravel on the road and shit like that.
Oh, fuck.
And over a like hill that's like a quick up and down, but you can't see over it, doing like 60. And they come over this hill as I'm walking up the hill on gravel. And if you've ever driven on gravel, you can't control that shit. Like you're sliding. It's like a sled when you hit your brakes. I jumped up and bounced off of her hood.
Oh shit.
Had I not jumped, she's ramming me with this car, right? So I jump up and bounce off her hood and fall off her car, and she gets out and starts yelling at me. Like I damaged her fucking car. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like you almost killed me. Like you could have killed me right here. I was like, get your stupid ass back in your car. I was like, I'm leaving. Just go away. And
You
like,
didn't
she
get
was
like
pissed
no
at me.
information or shit.
No,
That's a lawsuit and a half. She hit you with the fucking car.
I 16 years old, man. I had almost got hit by a car.
Was that
I guess that's
technically a
true.
road, or you're not supposed to drive on that?
It was like at the road. It was like our main like road for our area.
Damn,
That would be
you
back
guys
in
had
the
a
house.
main road that had gravel on it? Only gravel?
Yeah.
That fucking
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah, it was bad. And then like when I got hit by a car, like full on hit by a car, I was staying at a friend's house and I walked from their apartment to Walmart. And I was getting some food and snacks and whatnot because I was there for like a couple of days. And I had me some Tostino's pizzas and I was like, yeah, it's gonna be sweet. So I'm walking back and I check both ways, I'm like, looking around, and it's a T road. So like the main road's to my right, and I'm crossing like the road that they would turn left or right from, I'm checking around, I'm like, cool. I start walking. It's a snowy day. I'm walking, and then all of a sudden I see the sky. And I was like, in my head, I'm like, well, that ain't right. Like, what's happening here? And then the rest of like my body hits their windshield and I fly forward off their car and I hit the snow and I'm like slide and I'm like, wow. I was like, what the fuck just happened? And like the guy gets out of his car, he's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. He's like, are you okay? And I was like, I think so. And I'm just like in my head, I'm like, did I just get hit by a car? Like, and so I'm like, okay, this sucks. And so like we go about our ways. I walk to the rest of my friend's house, and like halfway towards walking to my friend's house, I'm like, ow, my leg is really hurting. Like this fucking sucks. And so I start limping because like the pain's starting to hit after like the adrenaline and stuff, right? Because like I've just been hit by a car. And I get home, and my friends, quote, at the time were like, why are you limping? And I'm like, I just got hit by a car. And they laughed at me. Like I'm like covered in like slush and dirt. And like they start laughing, and I'm like, no, like for real, I was hit by a car. And they're like, yeah, good job, idiot. And I'm like, what the fuck? And the worst part is my Totino's pizzas were broken in half.
They were
Like,
ruined. I fucking
broke my
I was just about to
pizza.
ask about those. Like, did you ruin the pizzas?
I was like, I got it out to eat, and like it's just like in pieces, and I was like, oh, my pizza.
That's the worst part about this
It's like
story.
one of those movie scenes where it's just like somebody gets hit by
Yeah.
a car and like
So
all
then-
their groceries just fly in the air and just scatter.
Dana's pizzas. So then your adrenaline must have been working fucking overtime if you didn't realize you got hit by a car till you hit the windshield.
Well, I mean, it happened pretty quick. Like it wasn't like a.
Yeah,
Like-
but I mean, like to be facing the sky and have not felt it yet is crazy.
You didn't see like the
Well-
lights of the car like come in at all, or
It was daytime. Like it's daytime.
oh,
Like I'm not gonna see lights.
Is it like an
coming at me,
empty
and it hit me
street or
from
like a
behind.
pretty busy intersection?
It was like a semi-busy road because like a lot of people lived like in apartments down that area, and like it was like from the main highway.
Wait a
and,
second, Dana, how
So
old
like
were
a
you here?
residential?
How old was I? Like 25, 26, something like that.
And you still didn't get any insurance information from these guys? What the fuck, man?
No,
You just let them go?
I got nothing.
What,
You
you were
let 'em
older this
go?
time. I can live with the 16-year-old time. You
Yeah.
were a kid. You
No,
were
I'm not
25
saying it
this
was
time.
smart, right? But like, I had
You
gaming to
could've-
do at home.
you would've had
Like,
to
I
I
pay
had
for your
pizza to
medical
eat,
shit.
bro. He had pizza
I
and
had
gaming to
pizza
do.
and
In
game
this
to do.
situation, you would have they would have paid for your medical bills. He hit you with a
Yeah,
So this is like
I've not ever been to a hospital after a car
at the
wreck
very
this
least.
is like 7 years ago.
why?
right?
because I can't afford that shit.
They're gonna pay for it. They hit you.
But listen, that's not what was going through my mind. I didn't even know I was hurt. Like I felt fine. Like sure, I hit the road and bounced, but like whatever. Like
In your
I've
mind.
I've
think-
been through some shit. Like
I think Dana's true calling is to be a stunt double for movies.
On God.
He's gonna live.
Because
a
he's walking
short
these
life.
away, but then he's also not calling like anybody to be like, or, like the police be like, listen, we need you guys come take a statement right here real quick. This guy hit me with a fucking car while I was
mean,
walking.
for me, it was more like it wasn't like that big of a deal. Like in my brain,
But you-
That's a
like,
pretty
I got
serious
out.
thing, though.
As it is
Yeah,
a serious thing. As a
absolutely.
pedestrian,
Looking
you
back on it, I'm
automatically
like, yeah, that's
win.
dumb. But like at the time, I'm just like, ow, I want to
Yeah.
go home. Like
As a pedestrian though, like no matter what the situation is, like I would say like 99 times out of 100, you're gonna win because he hit you with a car and you're walking.
absolutely, yeah.
You
Like,
would have had to
oh,
jump in front of
sure.
that car for him to win, and even
Yeah.
then, you still might win.
Yeah, like, and I took my precautions. I looked left and right, and I was like, okay, cool, I'm clear.
But it's not like he bumped you and you just kind of fell over.
No.
You caught air
No.
with that hit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it would be
And you
one
fell.
thing if he
I
gave
was-
you like
I
a
was
light
full
tap,
on
like
his
oh, he
the car.
accidentally lightly tapped you. You flew, and
I
you
was full
still
on the
didn't think,
car.
let me call the police.
Nope.
Why?
Well, one, I didn't have a phone. Like I had
You could have made him call.
like a cheap. I don't know. I don't know what he's got.
There's ways to get the police there.
Yeah, there is. There absolutely.
Oh
I
my
agree
God.
with you that I should have done this. At the moment, I was like, I just want to go back to my friend's house, right? Like I got stuff I was trying to do.
Did you have any like lasting repercussions from that on your body?
Probably.
You have
I don't
scars.
know. Like I meant like that's something you felt because you said your
I'm
leg
filled
limped,
with
like you
scars.
limped after. Do
My
you still have a
body is
limp?
covered in scars. I look like a fucking like hamburger meat.
Do you still limp?
No.
So I guess at least your leg is
I'm
fine.
fine. Like my leg problems I've had for like since I was like small child. Like I grew like I think I got nerve damage in my body from when I was like in one summer, like for like in 1 month, I grew over a foot.
Oh shit.
Like tore me apart. Like I've got like scars all over me from that shit, like stretch marks and all that shit. Like and I've got like spots like where like the muscle tore, like it just never filled back in. It's just like a hole.
Damn.
Yeah. So like that kind of stuff, it's like whatever. Like I actually have a super high pain tolerance too. Like that's the thing. Like it just shit like that doesn't like.
This is why you don't get drunk.
I think that's just like my metabolism. I don't know.
I don't know. I think you have like super body or something like that. 'cause
yeah.
you're getting hit by cars and walking
Maybe I
off.
do.
Maybe
Maybe
doesn't get
maybe-
drunk, by the way,
thing.
which is crazy.
Yeah, I don't. I've like many people have tried to do it. It doesn't work. I've had like the harder stuff. I've had like unreasonable amounts of like other drinks and whatnot, like margaritas and daiquiris and like mudslides and like
I want to take Dana to $1 margaritas, and I'm ready to throw 100 down.
everyone
Oh.
everyone says they're gonna do it. And I'm just like, no. Like at a certain point, I know like I'm like I shouldn't drink anymore because like this is probably not great for my liver. Like despite
Man, fuck you, liver.
feeling
You were
drunk.
hit by a car and you walked away. You're fine.
Yeah. So I made it through a car wreck. I can do anything.
That's the way I would live. If I get hit by a car and I walked it off, I would be like,
Well,
let's run the lottery right now.
like I took more damage from like being in the car in a car wreck than I did from being hit by a car straight up.
How?
Like
You were
the-
hit
when I-
by a car with no protection.
my very first car crash, I went off of like a 15-foot drop,
Damn, what the fuck?
doing like 55.
So
fell
like,
off
did
a
somebody
cliff?
hit you?
Yeah, it was like a really deep embankment.
Wait, how
and,
did
like,
this happen?
it was like 3 a.m. I'm driving home and it's raining, and so I'm already like whatever, right? Like I'm just driving, and a deer jumped out in front of me, and like normally
Oh,
I'm like
shit.
whatever, quick like side to side swerve around him, we're good to go. I did that, and when I went to turn back, I hydroplaned, and it was just enough to where like my wheel hit the grass, and if like once you're on wet grass with a car, you're going, and it went right over the side, and it's weird because like the things they say where like things slow down, that happens, like it straight up happens. I went over the side of this, and like I see the drop, and I'm like, fuck, and in my head like everything's slow, and I'm like, I need at least one functioning arm, and I don't think my left arm can take this hit. I was like, so I put my right arm on the wheel, and I leaned back as far as I could, and I just was like braced, and I went forward and like luckily shot between like 2 trees and slammed into the ground into a briar patch. Lucky me. And so like I hit, and I'm like immediately I was like ow, and like shit in my car flew everywhere, and like airbag came out, didn't touch my face, so I was like okay cool, it couldn't have been that bad. I didn't even slam into the airbag, right? And then I was like okay, what like mentally I was like what hurts? I was like my wrist is destroyed. I was like there's no way it's not. I already feel the hurt. I was like my legs hurt. The dashboard came down on them. I was like okay, I need to get out of the car and get back up to the road, because this is like heading back to my house in the woods, so there's no one around at 3 a.m. It's raining. So I try to open the door, and I'm like use my left arm, and I shove it open, and I'm like crawling out through briars because of course I landed in briars, and I get up to the road, and a car's driving by, and I'm like waving it down, blows right past me, and I was like ugh, and I just slumped, right? Like I was just like on the road, and I slumped, and I guess they noticed that, and so they stopped, and they like backed up, they're like are you okay? And I was like no, and I pointed down the hill, and like my car was destroyed. It was apparently way worse than I thought. The front of the car looked like when you put out a cigarette. Like it was like
Damn.
folded up and under the car. Like it was destroyed. My dad, who is like 6'2", like this was like in his younger days too, so he was like stacked. He's a lumberjack. He is a built dude. He is huge. He went down there to get my stuff out of the car. He couldn't open the door. He was like, "How did you get out of the car?" And I was like, I opened it. What do you want me to say?" And he was like, "It took me and 2 officers to open this door." And I was like, "Oh, I don't know." And like, they got me in the ambulance, and the lady's like looking at my wrist and stuff like that, and she's checking it out. She's like, "Does this hurt? This hurt?" And I was like, "Yeah, it hurts, but like, what am I gonna do, right?" And she was like, "Okay, well, your legs." She goes, "Can you roll your pants up?" And I was like, "Yes, please." I was like, "I don't want you to cut my pants apart. Like, I don't have a lot of them." So I got my pants rolled up, and she was looking at my legs. She's like, "Well, your legs are just bruised bad." She goes, "Your wrist is probably fractured. Probably." And I was like, "Do I need to go to the hospital for that?" And she was like, "You should go to the hospital." And I was like, "Do I need to go to the hospital for that?" And she was like, "No." And I was like, "All right." And so I hopped out of the ambulance. And she was like, "Are you sure you don't want to ride to the hospital?" And I was like, "Yep." I was like, "I can't afford that." And so I was walking over to my dad's car. My wrist was so fucked, I couldn't pick up a can of soda, like a 12-ounce can of soda,
dude.
for like 3 months. During this time, I was working at McDonald's, and they were constantly calling, being like, "Well, when's Dana coming back?" It's like, he was just in a car accident that destroyed everything. Like it got so bad, my dad was like, "I will call you when he can come back." if you call me again, I'm coming up there to tell you in person, and you won't like it. They stopped calling. But like I still have problems with that wrist. Like this wrist is still like, it's still fucked. I have days where like it's so stiff and I can't move my hand around very well, and I have to like move it around and you hear like it cracking and grinding.
Damn,
So
bro.
yeah, that hurt more than like being hit by the actual car.
Fucking crazy. I'm just convinced Dane is bulletproof at this point.
I don't
He
want to
has a
test
guardian
it.
angel.
He's made out of vibranium, dude.
Dane, can I test the theory?
No. Anytime you ask me something like that, I'm gonna say no. I want you to know that.
God damn it.
All right, we're getting pretty late here, but we do have one more segment, obviously. Tim, what is our Florida news for the day, bud?
Oh shit, let me pick.
Oh shit, we have options here.
Let's go with this one.
All right, put it in the chat, please.
So, it's a small thing. All right, let me just grab this link.
Oh, stream stopped working. There we go. Or am I
Well,
just...
So basically,
Any of you have like car crashes that's happened?
please tell me I grab the
Never
right
really.
link. Holy shit. So in
Not that
Jacksonville,
magnitude.
yeah, no, nothing on.
I'm
the
not
fucking
trying to
level
like.
as you.
I'm not trying to compare.
Dane is
like,
like, I
come at me,
pushed
bro.
my way out of a car not even 4 grown men can rip the door out of,
Oh,
and I
gosh,
limped
dude.
up to the road. It's like, goddamn.
it. I mean,
I
It's
used my
not
2
like-
broken legs to climb up the hill.
I crawled up that hill with one arm and grit.
Yeah.
In the pouring rain.
Not knowing if I'm gonna even keep half my body.
All right, so what's this story, Tim?
So this guy, so apparently there was a 10-foot alligator in a elementary school parking lot, and this dude went and captured it.
After
Like,
a
he brought it out. It
10-foot
was like-
gator is found lurking.
This
in the
dude is
parking
a,
lot of
let me see what he is.
Jacksonville
He's
Elementary
a blue-collar brawler, is a former Marine, MMA fighter, father, and alligator trapper. I like to imagine this dude heard that there was an alligator in his kid's school, and they're like, we gotta call animal control. He's like, I fucking got it.
We
He
don't need
pulls up-
animal
he
control.
pulls up
All
the
you need
gunner
is me.
sunglasses. He's like, let's do this.
What's
yeah,
that?
but if you look at the video,
He's like Serious Sam.
Huge
Yeah,
crowd
No,
of
look at the
bystanders.
video. Like he's like wrestling this thing, well, not wrestling, but like he has the thing by himself. Like nobody else is helping this dude. He like grabs it by his tail, starts pissing it off, and then he uses like one of those animal control sticks. And he's like wrestling it, and then after he gets on top of it, he has like a bunch of other people like go help him. But
Oh my!
I bet he heard the news and he was like, finally.
It's my chance.
he looks like a
I'll tell you.
dad out of like a superhero show or like one of those like TV shows where it's like the dad comes out of nowhere. He's like, I'll beat the fuck out of you right now if you talk to my kid like that one more time.
Oh my god, he's like the dad you never want to meet. Like,
Yeah, he looks like a Giga Chad.
yeah, he's
He
scary, dude.
legitimately looks like a Giga Chad if you look at him in the pictures.
He's the kind of dad that you do not want to talk to his daughter ever.
All right, Martine.
No,
She's a 10, but you have to fight her dad, and it's this guy.
no, I lose. Well, I mean, she's still a 10.
You
I'm
didn't
just,
have to win.
I'm gonna go from
He's-
like
he's
a
a
3
No,
to
but
a
like
2.
if you
Marine.
fight him, no.
What?
Martine,
look, at
if
the,
you
look at the title. Former
What?
Marine MMA fighter.
yeah, no,
Father.
former Marine MMA fighter, father, and alligator trapper.
He as soon as they said it.
Martine, would
Marine,
you
I
fight
was
this
over it.
man? All right, would you fight this man for $1 million?
Yes.
You don't have to win, but you have to survive for like 10 minutes.
10?
You,
No,
you have to win.
no,
You have to survive.
No, I have to. I'll run for like 2, and then I'll get my ass beat.
Running around the ring the entire time.
I'm not gonna make it 10 minutes, Tim.
Fine, you have to make it 5, whatever.
I can't even make it 5.
You can't make it 5 minutes. What?
Fighting an MMA Marine
Yeah,
father?
they'd have to. They'd have to
You know
break
how
my
long
arm.
5 minutes is in a fight?
I would
feels
let
like
him
20
Yeah, that's
years.
pretty
You would
long.
have to go way
It's
past
a
breaking my
long-ass
limbs.
time.
If he doesn't knock me unconscious, I will let him break my arms. I don't give a fuck.
I will let him break my arms.
Like there's just I don't give a shit.
Oh my god! Sorry, I
This-
forgot to switch back to the main scene.
That does remind me of. Have you guys seen the show I Survived or whatever?
Oh shit!
What was that?
Fuck.
I'll be back. I'm almost done. Jesus.
What was that?
That was my roommates. Anyway, go ahead.
You guys are going on a date?
Waiting
The
for
I
me.
Survived show.
What's his meal?
Like,
Yeah.
where like people like tell like their stories stuff like that. Apparently there was a guy and there was like 2 dudes on a boat out in the bayou, and it's like from the perspective of like the smaller guy because one guy's huge, one guy's like an average sized guy. And apparently, like, his buddy was like reaching out to, like, the big guy was reaching out to remove a limb that was in the way, and an alligator jumped out of the water, or whatever the bigger one is. I don't know what attitude. Jumped out of the water and grabbed his arm and yanked him off of the boat. And so his buddy was like losing his mind, was like, "Oh my god, oh my, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do?" The guy underwater choked out the alligator.
God damn, what?
His arm was in it, like, and they were talking, like, they're talking to him afterwards. And it's like, because like the ice raft thing, he's all like, "Well, I knew my one arm, if I let it spin, he was just going to tear it up." He goes, "So what I did was, is I put my knees on its back and I put my other arm under its neck, and I just cranked on him, and I just kept cranking on him until he let go, and he choked the alligator out."
Yo,
And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, who
choke
does
an
that?
alligator out is crazy.
While it's
We-
eating his arm, like, it's
No,
got
wait a
his
second.
arm in its mouth.
We've talked about what animals do you think can beat in a fight. This man literally can say alligator. Like, he would win. He's that guy.
Like, he had the scars on his arm and shit like that too. It had him like mid elbow, like on his elbow, like up on his bicep and like
That man's
forearm,
insane.
like bit.
How big was he? He had to be a big
He was
dude.
huge. Like, he was
Okay.
easily like 300 plus.
Okay,
like,
I was gonna
he
say
was a
because like that
monster.
can't like I was gonna say you can't even be 200 plus. You got to be a big boy to
He
choke
like
out an
his
alligator.
arm was like almost my torso. Like 3/4 of my torso was his arm, and I'm like,
Yeah, that's
I
like
mean, I can see it, but who in that situation is like, "No, I got this." Like, I'm just gonna.
Martine. You've probably seen this guy, the Jim Reaper on TikTok, right?
Probably.
Like the dude that's like a really big dude, and he's like does like the bench press like of over 500 pounds like reps. It would have to be a dude built like him.
Jesus Christ.
There's no way that like because like even somebody's like 200 something pounds, like 6 foot, like you're not gonna choke an alligator. That man's a demon.
That's scary, bro.
Like, it's
I feel like in his situation, it's either you let it happen or you do something about it.
yeah.
Right,
I mean, I
so-
guess like it's like if you're like, "I'm gonna die if I don't." Like,
You might as well just try fighting.
Yeah, but I mean
Yeah.
like even there's an extent to that though. Like certain people are not gonna be able to like choke
Or,
out
like,
an
might as well
alligator even in
try.
that. Yeah, you could try, but like I don't know.
It
I
was
don't
good
even
for
think
him
with
though
an
that he
adrenaline rush.
didn't try removing his hand from his
Yeah,
teeth
he
because that would
said,
have just
"Fucking me
made
ball."
yeah.
him
Well,
worse
it was
injuries.
gonna do the death roll thing. It was gonna spin his fucking arm off.
Yeah.
Yo, they
Yeah.
And so
You
he
ever
was
seen
like,
the-
"I gotta hold on to him."
the video where like the alligator like is hungry, so it just rips the arm off of another one. Like just grabs it and does a spin. It's like those things they're doing it to each other, and those are like some pretty beefy boys. For them to just
Yeah.
rip it off casually for a human,
Bro,
that,
bro,
that's
bro,
a
give
demon.
me your arm.
Hey, bro, let me
That's
get let me have some
also-
of your arm.
That
I'm
man's
gonna
fight
give you
or
your arm.
flight response is immaculate because a lot of
Yeah.
people would have just been freaked out if they got dragged under water and
Oh,
an
I'm
alligator was
dead.
holding onto its
Like-
arm.
Yeah.
The second
That-
the alligator bites my arm, I'm like, I'm unconscious. It's taking me away. But later, guys.
I know. Even if you can think, I think like I would have never thought. Let me choke it out. Like I would think of like a
think it was
million
more
other
he was
things before.
trying to like get on its back, so when it rolls, it doesn't like twist his arm. He like
Yeah.
moves with it. But like,
to stick your other arm under there and be like, let me choke him. Like, yo, that's insane.
Yo, that's fucking crazy, dude.
I respect that. I want to grow up to be like that, man. I'm gonna start blasting tests till I reach his level.
Yeah, you do that, Tim. You let us know how
Every
your cycle goes, bro.
I'm gonna do one.
When I go up,
When you
I
go
get
up,
up,
Alrighty.
I'm your biggest twang.
Alrighty.
he breaks 4 feet tall.
so-
It's over for everyone.
That's crazy.
All right, everybody. This was
Um,
our guest, Dana Kuhn. Where can they find you, Dana?
I stream on twitch.tv/Dandacoon. I have a
Yeah.
Twitter. I rarely use it, so don't even worry about it.
That's a lie. You do use it. You comment on a lot of people's stuff.
I comment on other people's stuff, but like I'm not posting like my own stuff.
That's very good.
I also have a YouTube, but I haven't put a video out on that in like
A few months.
a year.
No, it's been like 6 months. I remember you posted like your little Let's Plays with Taylor. That was like what, 8 months ago? 6 months ago?
Yeah, and then after that, I did like the Evil Dead stuff. So whatever
Oh,
that
yeah.
game wasn't quite dead.
Oh my god, that game
I repeated that game.
was not
It
interested
died
in the
fast.
slightest in that
That
game.
game sucked.
I liked it. It died super fast.
But yeah, this was Dana Kuhn, everybody. We'll be back. We'll be back again next week in our Texas episode. Right? Are we gonna be in the kiddie pool for real? Is that actually
I don't
happening?
think so. I don't think
Okay.
we're actually going to, but we can if you guys want to.
Okay.
We're gonna figure out the logistics of it. We're gonna try to do it. Worst case,
I
we'll be
need
back when they're back in
Side
America.
by side with you guys in a kiddie pool. I have to.
It'd be something. It'd be a sight to see.
Uh,
But yeah, we'll see you guys next week for episode 7. Until then, you guys stay safe, make good choices, don't fall in, and we'll see you guys next week. All right. Say bye.
Bye.